you guys just last killed the clone of Demogorgon. What are you doing?
I go look over in the direction at that weird panel and start pressing buttons.
What weird panel?
What weird panel?
I don't know. We're trying to get this door open.
There's
Last
nothing.
time.
There's nothing.
Yeah,
like,
and I failed to.
yeah, the door is like a standalone thing. Like nothing's connected to it, and there's nothing like no buttons to press or anything.
Not even a console of anything.
There is these like weird numbers on the door in places. But you don't know what they're there for.
Can I see if I can figure it out?
I guess.
I mean, just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What would I have to roll?
You would have to roll nothing, and you as a person would have to figure out what it means.
Oh no.
I roll perception. I got a nat 20. What do I find?
It's basically a puzzle, but I'm
Okay.
telling you now, you don't have any context to figure out the puzzle because you missed something, basically.
Okay, yeah.
You can sit here and try to like look at it and figure it out, and maybe you can randomly guess. But I mean, I'll just give you this. Okay, so throughout the door there are these numbers.
Jail Corp. Hmm. 5, 2, no. The fuck is this?
Makes sense. It all comes together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what?
You know what? I'm gonna go out to the group of those little fuckers we knocked out with the zombies. Well, the Death Knights. Wake one of them up and bring them into this room.
Oh,
Okay.
probably better idea than what the fuck we can do in here.
Yeah, and if you notice these numbers when you go to interact with them, they come off. Like little tiles that can come off. So you go get one of the Modrons, I guess, and bring it in
Yep.
here? Okay.
Yep.
You have a Modron. He is here.
Well, he's knocked unconscious, so I need to do this.
Again, like, something's wrong with your mic again, Ragnar, but I'm not gonna bother with it, because you sound weird, like you're away or not.
Yeah,
Okay,
it sounds
is that better?
off, but you're
Is that better?
A little bit.
Yeah,
love that.
kind of. Yeah.
Well, however you had it when you were talking to me earlier, put it back to that. It was perfect.
Alright, give me 1 second.
Just flips the switch, like, okay, now it's perfect. It's like, huh, why did you change it?
Wait, is it perfect now?
No. I was saying, like, it was something like when you're like, okay, like, oh, you can do that? Like, you could just put it back the way it was? Like, why did you change it?
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't really hear a difference.
Me neither.
I'll use that closer and stuff, but it's fine.
Bjorn, Ragnar, say a sentence.
Sometimes I wish I could take my dick and stretch it out and then take a ball-peen hammer to it and smash the tip of it.
Thank you. Yeah,
I mean, nothing's stopping you.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
What if we, like,
Why was that
took
the
our
thing?
pants off, stretched out our penises, and then smashed our tips with ball-peen hammers, you know?
Why was that?
Just refine your dick real quick. Sharpen the tip.
Okay,
No,
folded
it's-
50 million times.
It's just, forged in fire. Just gotta heat it up a little bit, take it out, and pound away.
Put it in the forge. Take it out. Smack it a little
Yeah.
bit.
Then
Stick
put it on the
in a
grinder, give it a little
big-
sharp edge.
Stick it in a big tub of oil.
Well, we can
If this is what it takes to marry the monsters, I shall do it.
we can understand you, Ragnar, but again, something's slightly off, but it's fine. Better than going into penis smashing conversations and just keep going.
Ragnar then leaves for 5 minutes, comes back. Is that better? He sounds worse.
I'm not using iPhone earbuds tonight. I'm using an actual headset.
What? Tomfoolery.
Alright. Anyways, I pour some water on the little fucker's face to wake him up.
Okay, he short circuits and dies. No,
Oh!
he's fine. I guess you pour water on him, and I guess he eventually like coughs and wakes up. He starts trying to kill you.
I bop him on the head with the
No.
out of my axe real quick. What?
No, I put my sword up to his throat and tell him, hey, you need to fucking listen, or I'm going to drive this through your throat, wake up one of your brothers, repeat this until one of you guys tell me how to work this fucking door.
Do you remember what Mo told you?
Yeah, aren't they under a spell that makes them just... this? Bjorn?
He's still trying to kill you.
Just let me do this, and Kettil just bonks him on the head with his fist, and then
he falls back over.
Just
Like
that. Well,
I just do that.
Okay, he's dead.
Why'd you kill him?
It's just going to be a rinse and repeat.
I mean, it's not gonna work. It's
if I
gonna be a waste of all our times, you know that.
We can
right?
we can cut like an hour ahead of time, and like all the moderns are dead at your feet. It didn't work on any of them.
Well, if we're doing that, Kettil's just sitting on the Demogorgon's leg. He's just like, see?
While you're sitting on a Demogorgon, you feel certain things inside of him moving, kind of. Like certain organs.
I smack his leg. I just smack him with my axe and just shut up in there. Oi!
There's like certain organs that are like moving and stuff.
Is this shit supposed to be moving? He's dead, ain't he?
What do I roll for the shit is not supposed to be moving, actually?
Ooh. Guess it's making intelligence? There's no, like, science check.
You know
you
what?
Can make medicine.
I rolled an intelligence.
Yeah. So, you can probably assume, looking around the room with all the different, like, vats with, body parts in them that are kind of alive, like different bodies, like kept alive by these, like, these vats and stuff. They're probably just living kind of by themselves, like not connected to him living. So they're some kind of like science, magic, blah blah blah, shit like that. Kind of alchemy potentially.
The big bad. We didn't kill its organs.
Yeah, kind of. But they're not necessarily his organs either. So
shall I just shoot it then?
I mean, we probably could, but I mean, the organs and the tanks over there aren't trying to get out, so what's the point?
Yeah, they're just organs.
Well, these are organs in a thing that's not in a tank, and they could probably do like some weird tentacle shit.
So if you
want me to just shoot it just to be safe?
So if with that, I'll give you a little bit more with that one. So if you make like a medicine check or something like that, or if you make certain checks, you can start discerning like who are all these organs are for and stuff like that. So you can tell that some of these organs or something inside of them might be connected to a troll or something, so he has some kind of regeneration properties. So if probably left alone, he might regenerate after a while, but it might not work the way it should because he's not technically put together properly. So, like, the troll might, like, jumpstart some organs, like, maybe that's what's happening right now. But then you also see, like, maybe like some kind of demon parts, some kind of devil parts, an angel part, like, different non-mortal beings parts and stuff like that to make up this larger entity. Right? I mean, it's hard to build a god, I guess.
So, out of all of that, all I'm hearing is shoot it.
Best comes to best. Only the troll comes back completely fine, and they walk away.
I'm shooting
Worst comes to worst. Just interrupted mid-sentence to a shotgun blast.
You know, The cannon arm is weak. It's supposed to be grape shot, not tiny pellets. I must upgrade it more.
So,
But
so
yeah,
so
that was
whatever
just
you're
one-
shooting, so you shoot some organs of the organs just die right there. There's organs of creatures that should live a little harder than some, but you shoot it with a shotgun, it dies. Like some of the organs you shoot, it blows up, but then it slowly, ever so slowly, puts itself back together or something like that.
Hello.
You what? You got super quiet now,
Yeah,
Bjorn.
you're super quiet. I don't know what you did.
Now he's just gone.
It's just disappeared from reality. Holy Puff!
Yeah.
You think you can deal with this some way, Rikkshal?
I
Just remember last time, this whole place is super desecrated. Like, all the shit in here is super messed up what they've been doing to it.
yeah. I don't think I have anything.
Man, can't you just smack it really hard with your glowy hammer?
I can try.
Kel just like motions for you to try. Smack a forehead then.
I shall smash. Hold on. Just,
I need
So,
to-
some of the stuff you smack with radiant damage, it stops working, and then some of the other stuff doesn't.
I'm guessing it's the trill shit.
Yeah, like in
Yeah.
Kettil. Okay, Kettil, what's your mercenary? This is a basic mercenary thing. You need like fire and poison and stuff like that, right? Is that right? Fire and poison.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I think it's acid for trolls.
I don't
But
remember.
I'm pretty sure.
that might
it's
be
fire or
constructs.
acid. Because you just have to like dissolve the entire thing so that nothing can grow back. Del shrugs and like he's just like, to be expected. Now we won't have. Well, wait, we have a dragon with it, don't he? Let's just have him Bennett. Yo, he's gone. Where'd he go?
dead.
Where'd he go? Hey Ragnar, you back?
Is that better?
No, yeah.
Yeah, you're louder.
Be louder. I can hear you.
Oh,
Don't
God.
worry about it, dude.
We can hear you. It's fine.
It's not
Acid
a
or fire?
problem.
It's acid
It
or
looks
fire.
like I'm going to fucking Walmart tomorrow.
Good old reliable Walmart microphone.
Ah, yes, Walmart.
So what's going on with Thick Boy now?
Well, all of his organs are
Heart's
moving
moving.
around, and we need you to burn it.
Oh,
Troll bit. His troll bits are being shitty.
if you insist.
I don't like the sound of that. Let me back up real quick. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Let's see how many spells
Crystal
slots do I have.
safe.
I'm sure Crystal's fine.
Crystal can survive getting cut in half. I think she's fine.
So can you use that?
Crystal actually
twice?
just moves fast enough that it's always an after image, and then they're just enough of a coward that if an after image gets hit, they just leave.
Okay.
What, like Silver Chariot?
I don't know.
So I spend all my level 3 spell slots and my level 2 spell slots with Dragon's Breath, and I just annihilate the body.
Okay.
Oh, you put a shit ton of homebrew points into Fire Breath?
I have Dragon's Breath, the spell.
It's a second level spell, yeah.
Oh, I thought you upgraded your thing.
No, that'd be smart.
Double the AoE! Triple the AoE! Yes!
The question is, would you increase the damage or would you increase the range?
I think at first, from the 15-foot cone, I'd probably, depending on if Spike would allow it, say to modify this is 5 homing tokens for an extra 15 foot, so a total of 30-foot range of fire breath.
That won't be that much. I mean, it's just, your fire breath isn't that strong.
I know,
Also,
and
one a day
then,
free.
but then later on, put homebrew points into increasing the damn
Oh, we'll
base.
talk about it after the game. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to pass out.
But yeah. So what happens after I burn this thing completely?
Everything else stops moving.
Oh, that's done with.
Is it dead?
I mean, unless it
And
can
then
resist
I
fire,
use
I
my
think it's
actual
pretty dead.
breath weapon to double tap it for the final time.
Well, now that just confirms it, I think.
So,
yeah, we done here? Or are we gonna try figuring out that bullshit?
Well, I think those, in my opinion, I think these numbers were used to set coordinates.
How do you do that?
Educated guess.
Hmm.
be pretty interesting if it was just like flipped upside down stuff. But I don't know.
I mean, we can sit here for hours on end and think of probably 2,000 different combinations for this, but do we really have times?
No, I
time to do this?
think it's fine if we just leave and get on with whatever the fuck we have to do next.
Yeah. So the only other lead we have is the volcano, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only lead right now you have is Volcano, but you haven't checked in with Amber in a while.
Hey,
She usually tells you. She usually
ladies,
tells you.
let's get going.
She usually tells you once she gives you jobs and stuff. She goes like, "Yeah, this should be enough for now. When you're done with this, come back and see me, and I may have more for you." Right? It's usually one of those coming up things. I don't want to give you like 500 quests and be like, "Go have fun figuring out." Right? I give you like a few, and then.
Yeah.
well, no, I kind of just want to head back to Akoto and just take a break.
Probably
That's
be
fine
better
by
than
me.
dying in a volcano, yeah.
Yeah.
We can send our little skelly boys in there, see how they fare.
Like you did with the Dano and the big army of robots? Were they just bits of armor?
Oh fuck! You just reminded me. We've got to look for the cult hideout that was producing those fucking new suits of armor that's up here.
Isn't that the reason why we've been here?
But this place has none of the information we need.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is the clone area, but there was a place that was making suits of armor better than the armor
is
workbench.
at the volcano. You're
And
using the
that-
volcano as the power source to do it.
And that's probably
that would
at the
explain it, yeah.
volcano. Alright, so are we heading to the volcano? I kinda don't want to, but let's just put this up to it.
Nah, I kind of want to head back to Accordo myself right now.
Yeah, let's go back to
Tired.
Florida.
Let's just go back, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with having a little break.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my poncho in real life.
Oh, and please do keep in mind, I am all for making another flying T-Rex. I actually consider it a priority at this point.
Nah, we don't need to worry about that. Crystal's got us.
Just shooting stars.
So when you ride on the T-Rex, it's really weird because there's shit moving inside of it because there's zombies inside of them.
So gross.
It just spits out zombies in mid-flight, and we're just causing more of a problem.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. So the
That's the
zombie
downside of it.
yeah.
It's like medieval times too, so if someone just sees a corpse fall from the sky, they're probably gonna be like, "Are we being sieged? What?"
So the T-Rex is kind of weird because the zombie T-Rex has the ability to vomit up zombies, and when it dies, it has a chance of blowing up into zombies. I think, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
But
it's only if the charges aren't used up.
yeah. But the thing is, they do have the Zeppelins around here, so if a corpse does fall, they would just assume someone fell out of a Zeppelin. And they're like, "We need to help you," and they go run up to help, and then it's get eaten by a zombie. So
Or they're just a zombie. Just goes, "Bleh," and is just permanently crippled or something.
yeah, as I
But
mean, and if
anyways-
someone rushes up to help the person that fell from the zeppelin, the zombie starts eating people. That right?
Maybe a problem.
And we've already witnessed
Oh,
that civilians have very weak HP, so basically one zombie bites is a new zombie. So.
I can punch a peasant twice and they die. I feel
Commoners
bad.
have 4 HP. You can probably.
Well, I
punch them-
can punch a peasant once and they die.
Yeah, commoners have 4 HP. They're a commoner.
Red River.
Anyways, back in character, I tell Milo, just cast your ability on the wagon. Crystal can fly us there the rest of the way with the help of White.
Oh, I can only make creatures fly.
Oh. Well, then don't worry about it. We got two dragons right here that can fly.
We could also just walk all the way back.
That's too far. It's like a
You can
month,
take.
that's a month's journey.
You can take the zeppelin. Clockwork can take you. You're in a major city. You can take zeppelins from major city to major city.
Fuck, we got. Wait. Then wait, so does a zeppelin just fly by the window we're standing next to? I'm like,
Yeah, like you look up in the air and there's this flying shit, like these zeppelins flying back and forth, and you've been seeing them all day.
shit,
Never
why
been on
don't
a
we just do that?
Fuck it. Kettil, you're paying.
I just pulled up Crystal's
Why?
art, and I love her. She's so cute.
She
Oh
flew.
my goodness.
Yes, scaly floof.
She's so fat, and I love her. Oh my goodness.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawn.
Ah.
Next level, she gets to breathe fucking frost on everybody.
Wow.
Here you go. There are your flight paths if you need them.
No way! It's the Illuminati times 3! It's 3 triangles. Three sides of a triangle. It's all the Illuminati.
If anything, I don't think Red Hawk goes to Broken Reach.
The god of this world himself just comes down and edits flight paths. Goes, you Zeppelins, you don't go to here anymore. Goodbye.
These mountains too big. Fuck that. No.
Red Hawk too dangerous.
So zeppelins from city to city are free. It's paid for by Accordo because they want you to feel like you can visit the rest of the land, so it doesn't cost anything. Just like the ferries from in Accordo, like to go from the different districts, doesn't cost anything. Oh yeah.
What about going back to Recordo? Does that cost anything?
No, nothing. Zeppelins do not cost anything. No Zeppelin does not cost anything. These Zeppelins are maintained and paid for by Accordo, and their infinite riches that they have. Which, no one's cared about. One of the big mysteries of Accordo is the family and the land, but no one ever really. So some of you might have heard the story, or I may have told you and you guys forgot maybe, but the idea is the princess of Accordo, has been ruling over Accordo for over 100 years. And she's a human, so...
She is a vampire.
Sure.
Maybe.
There is a story behind it. The story is that when the princess was ruling over Accordo, she done such a good job. An angel of Coraline came down and said, because of how well you've been ruling your people and how good and honest you are, which is very rare, and I guess in the D&D universe, that the nobles of the land are actually decent people, they offered her a wish that she can have whatever she wants in exchange for, or not exchange, but, for doing so well. Her only wish was she wished that Accordo would have a good and honest ruler for all eternity, basically, and the people will be right. So the angel gave the family immortality, so she can rule over Accordo forever. And her family.
What if I am a fair and honest leader, and I became king?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of like double-sided too, because hey, I just want them to be taken care of, and no one can do as good as you. Congratulations, you got job security, kid.
Yeah, right. It's kind of weird, right? Because like they're like that can be bad, right? Then she has to like her whole family might die. I don't know. Well, the immortality was given to the entire family, and anyone that joins the family, basically. So if she were to marry, and they would become king, I guess they would become immortal as well. Apparently, so says the story. But some people speculate that she's a vampire, she's a dragon, she's an angel, she's a devil. She's made deals with angels, deals with devils, right? There's a lot. And Rikkshal has information on this.
Nanny.
Yeah. So.
Doo-doo-doo.
I do.
Nani? What the fuck you mean?
She was secretly a bug the entire time.
Yeah.
No, Rikkshal has seen her in the Dark District in the Temples of the Nine Hells.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's a diamond?
That's not. No,
Well,
it'll be
she's
devil.
associated.
She's a diamond! Ban the witch!
Demons won't be welcome in the Temples of the Nine Hells, probably.
But the witch makes sure the airships arrive on time.
No! That's the airship's problem!
So,
Yeah.
will the airship let us transport the wagon?
Yeah, there's room for things like that. You actually can spend money on the airship. There are rooms. There's basically like an inn on the airship, and you can like buy rooms if you want to like have like I guess better lodgings. If not, you just get to get on the airship for free and like hang out on deck. But it takes sometimes multiple days to fly somewhere, right? It's at like half the time, but it still might take days. So most people just like kind of sleep on the deck, I guess. But if you want to buy an inn, it'd be like a room, like an inn, like a room stay or whatever, like an inn. But again, you don't have to pay for that technically because of the way the mechanics work for my game. You're technically paying for an inn if you want one, but it doesn't cost you anything. This is the currency that you would find on dead people, I guess, or corpses.
Mhm.
There's a fucking Easter egg in the Doom Eternal fucking art for the game cover. There's a fucking rabbit in there.
Okay.
Just prancing.
Are we taking the airship then?
Yes! Yes, I think we will, my good friend.
Well, then let's go.
Sounds good, yeah.
Kettle's no longer British. He's American. I don't know what the fuck this accent is.
Country?
Country. I'm a cowboy, baby. I got a 6-iron instead of an iron.
That's how you upgrade it. Bigger damage. Oh no, you just make it so you reload every 6 shots instead of every shot.
Yeah. Holy shit, no, I deputize myself. Next time Nathra fucking sees Kettil, Kettle's just like, well, howdy there, cowgirl! And then he's just like spinning his arm.
6-iron, but it still shoots cannonballs.
Yes.
That's what we call a big iron.
I have a big iron on my arm. My arm's a big iron.
on his arm.
The big iron arm.
So while we're on the airship, I go to the bar and try to listen into any rumors going around
Is there a
about anything
bar on the airship?
fucked up.
There is. There's restaurants too.
Not
Not restaurants, but like there's food, right, to be had in rooms. Like I said, it's like an inn on the airship. The flying ship. Yeah, there's no rumors on the airship. That'll be very hard. Like, did you hear about the goblins that attacked the airship? Like, no one's attacking the airship.
Like, all right, let me rephrase that. Rumors about anything like nobility problems.
No. Nothing about nobility problems on the airship. Mainly because most of the people on the airship, like the bartender and stuff, and the people that work there, pretty much live on the airship, so they don't really do that. And then, like, the people that are coming and going, if you do hear any problems, it's going to be, like, randomly where they're from, right? So, like, if you want, like, to hear about rumors about Clockwork, you probably do better doing it in a bar at Clockwork, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. Is anyone gonna hang out with me at the front of the ship? Just looking out at the beautiful skies?
You want to do a Titanic scene?
Fuck yeah.
I got you.
No, I had this idea in my head where Kettle's just like sitting with someone else. They had a role play moment, and Kettle just says, "When I'm looking out, just from here, I feel like the king of the world." It's dumb, I know, but I had it planned. So, Kettle, yeah, who's joining me to do a Titanic scene?
Fuck it. Let's do it.
Alright.
Rikkshal,
I'm gonna come and watch.
behind me. I'm behind Kettil.
Wait, do we both just get drunk? And Kettle says, "Bjorn, hold me real quick. I'm gonna take a step on that fucking thing." He's just points at
I
like,
tried picking you up all drunk.
"Oh yes, go!" Kettle's just standing there. Yells, "Oh, I'm pissed off here!" Ah! He feels mighty. He feels really happy being in the sky because, yeah.
He's used to being picked up by two people that can fucking fly.
Am I Simba? Kettle and the bros just at the end of a boat yelling, "Yeah!"
Yeah, Milo's gonna come at that, like...
Wait, when Milo comes in, Kettle's looking down, he goes, "Oh, wait, shit, pull me back, this is, oh, no, I shouldn't have looked down."
Are you guys trying to fly?
Looking down is an inevitability of the death of the soul. Kettle smiles at you, gives you a thumbs up.
I look behind and see Rikkshal, and I reach to my bag and grab the rope and tie around Kettle's waistline.
Oh, no.
Are you gonna drop me, you fucking cunt?
I go and sit on the rail.
Put me down! Put me down!
Okay, but Kettle, consider this. Kettil.
What? Fucking excuse me? Yeah, Bjorn, I'm expecting you to pull me down.
Oh no. I have some even funnier plans.
Are you gonna drop me?
I was gonna push you over the rail.
Okay,
While
do
you're
it
tied
then.
up.
Do it, you
No,
won't!
I'm gonna, like, I have him tied you up to the railing just to scare the drunk out of you.
You know, you don't need to tie him up, you know. We both can fly.
No, push me off! Do it then! Do it then, I dare you!
Rikkshal, you wanna give me a hand?
Wait, am I tied up? Like, are my arms tied? Because if my arms are tied, then nah.
Hold up.
Can you not tie my arms and only tie my leg, please?
This is
Out of
around your
character.
waist.
Okay, perfect. I can still swing my arms around then.
Yep.
Oh, push me off, I dare you!
And then
You
survival.
push me off? Push me off? Are you pushing me off? Is this what's happening? That ain't a yes or no, Ragnar. That's a laugh.
Yeah, what is happening?
Are you pushing me off?
Well, we know the knots are holding for one.
Okay, well, did ya push me? Because the iron arm! I shoot you! I pull me! My bolo against your rifle. My boot meets your face. My athletics are off the charts! Fuck.
Oh, damn, I take it.
You have quite the coordination for a drunk man, but you are
Rikkshal,
Kettle,
I need your help.
Wait, no. Okay, so Kettle, standing there, go, push me then! I dare you! He's flexed, he's ready. Yeah, push him! He dared you! He shoots you! He didn't dare you to do that. And his boot meets your face. He does a barrel roll, lands, flops over. So yeah! I'm a fucking battering ram! Woo! Kettil is really enjoying his time on the boat.
Rikkshal, can we just throw him over now? And I point
Did
out
you
the rope
just
that's
do that?
securely tied around his waist. No,
You
I
already
couldn't push
threw
him.
one.
I couldn't push him.
What do you mean you couldn't push me? I'll let it happen, you cuck!
I wonder how well you
Because-
can swing.
because
You think you
your,
can keep up?
Passive strength is higher than my roll, so I couldn't push you.
Hey, no. You just pushed me. That's it.
Okay, so you let this happen.
I let this happen, then I shot you with my arm. I pulled myself up, and then you failed your dex save. My athletics beat your dex save, so my boot beat your face. So
Hold on. Can you make me a acrobatics check? Because
For what?
if you're gonna shoot me within the 15-foot cone range while falling, you
It's
better
a
grab that
30
rope fast.
feet for his grappling hook. And it does no damage.
I know, but did he use his grappling hook first?
I
Or
was
it shooting?
prepared. I readied my action while I was yelling, "Come on, do it then!"
Okay, well, you still need to make the acrobatics check to see
Who
if you catch the rope.
said you? I say it happened.
It's alright.
Well, this is a 50-foot
We
rope.
gonna make you a movie star.
I'm only saying this is because the rope is 50 foot.
50 foot, yeah, but the moment I tip, I shot you, and then I boot you.
Okay.
Just okay. Okay.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we're having fun.
I think he's
Okay.
good.
But yeah, we're not rolling acrobatics.
That's alright.
Or
You guys have
I
enough
could
fun to
roll
shoot yet?
acrobatics and see what happens.
Let's see.
No,
You catch the rail and proceed to shoot me.
I don't even. No, Kettil does some weird grab. Okay, so you tie Kettil. Kettle's like, push me then. I got this. And he pushes you. He fucks up actually. He fucks up the arm shot. Like it malfunctions just a little bit out of some bullshit luck. But the rope you roped around him was actually bungee cord. So it bounced him up, and he was like in a position to shoot you. And he had his arm pointed at you. Then his arm decided to stop malfunctioning, and then it shot you. Then he pulled himself in. Then the rest of the crap landed.
I hope there wasn't any civilians around this.
What?
So when all the shenanigans started happening, everyone walked away like they didn't want to die.
Wait, what? No! This is a performance! Why, they're not giving us any tips for this performance? I've add a D8 to that! Because I can! Can I? No,
You
it's,
take a bow
it's
while
persuasion.
you see blood coming out of my face.
He's just a grapple hook in his head.
Okay.
Like start patching up bullet holes or something. Like using Mage Hand to take the bullets out and then mending up the...
It's not bullets, it's just a very non-lethal spiky grappling hook.
That you shot at the guy's face?
Oh, the face is the strongest muscle, you see. The face is
Hold
my
up.
shield.
What do I need to roll again to get out the fucking... Is it a strength? Or
Oh, help
just
you.
pull it out of me.
Don't worry about it. Kettil just retracts the arm.
Okay, I feel special. Touch myself.
This is
Kettil, I
a
shrank
wonderful
you.
first hour. The first hour just went by so fast. What the fuck happened?
We still have 3 more days of flight.
Kettil, if I shrank you, would your arm and leg fall off?
If yeah, well,
If I cast a spell to shrink you, would your arm and leg fall off? Or would it shrink with you?
well, fucking no, let's try it.
Okay.
When you enlarged me, my axes grew with me.
Yeah, it says weapons, so I guess that the weapons do scale. So,
Well, my
are they
body's the
weapons?
weapon.
I mean, does it
And
mention
my-
like
axes are more of my
clothes
armor.
and backpack and stuff? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I think it's fine. It shrinks with them.
just everything?
It's like worn or carrying, right?
Yeah.
Well, Kettil wouldn't know that, so he's still asking Milo, let's do this, let's go. Well, I'll try this.
And Milo does. He tries to shrink him.
Hey, wait. Strength saving throw? Wait.
That's only if you're not willing. You said you were willing.
Well, I am willing, but let's see if I can, like, just ignore it.
That's some weak ass shit, man.
Do I pass?
No, I have a spell save of 19.
Okay. Do I pass?
That would pass, yeah.
I'm superior to you. My plans are beyond. My iron arm is beyond your comprehension.
How the hell?
Kell's just standing there flexing. I'm bringing it back.
Wait, did you just flex iron? Wait, what? Huh?
Yeah. So what?
How far away from the ledge are you again?
Enough.
Enough? Not like 5 feet away?
Nah.
Never mind. Oh, actually, no, that's even better then. He just tries shoving you a little bit.
What do I gotta throw?
The save is 15. And I think it's a strength save? Yeah.
I'm gonna roll another superiority die. Yo, shit, weak. Kettil turns into like some generic stereotypical black guy. Yo, fam, that shit weak as fuck. No, I'm having too much fun. I need to. Alright, I'm running down. So, were there just the Knights of the Order in like a couple barrels?
No, they followed us on. I have never dismissed them. They look like normal people.
So who are they targeting?
You.
Why? What'd I do? Fine, I'll roll advantage just to roll 2 at once. Boom! One of them works.
Alright, and then they both hit you 4 times.
Why?
Because you're a tough some bitch.
Tells us
One.
like
2, 3.
help me! Save me from this backstabber!
I take it the last one actually hits you.
The last one actually hits him. I mean, they're just not really going at it. They're just like, I'm just gonna bump him. The last one actually hits. But they magical, right? This fist magical?
Yeah, the vengeance.
It don't
The other
hurt!
one.
It don't hurt me, Jack!
I don't think your fists are magical.
Oh no. It just does the extra 4d6. That's an extra 14 damage.
No? Am I like sworn vengeance?
Why does it do? It doesn't do extra damage. They never swore vengeance on him, and if they did, it's kind of a big deal.
It's vengeful glare.
Yeah. But the idea is so the vengeful stuff isn't a thing that you just do just to get more damage. It's actually a big deal, right? Like, so if they like swearing vengeance to kill Kettil, that's weird, right? Why are they doing that?
Oh.
Hated brownies.
Bjorn's actually trying to kill me! I shoot Bjorn! Nah, I don't.
No, I'm not trying to kill you. I sat there and said, these undead knights are jealous. They remember their humanity. but Kettil has proven that he is stronger compared to them at this moment while he's drunk. So it's
Listen
pissing
to
them
you.
off.
So am I having combat with them?
Not really. They
I
just
don't-
tried hitting you, and you've withstood it all with the last punch.
Oh, Kettle like feels it. Ah, what the fuck's that for, you cunt? Why'd you do that? 6 plus 19 is this shit weak.
You see the skeleton that actually hit you, put out its hand and take you back up.
Oh, it's like, fuck it. I'm sober now. What the fuck's happening?
Are you? You know what? Never mind.
I am the perfect comic relief. This is my job. Woo! Ah, my hands hurt. So yeah, the rest of the flight. That happens repeatedly. We get drunk, we do bullshit, and then do you guys just want to keep doing random bullshit?
Continue. I want to piss myself.
So eventually, there are guards on the airship. Airship guards, I guess. They're the guards of Accordo, basically, because all the zeppelins go to Accordo. So eventually, like, people come to check out what the hell's going on in the front of the airship, because people came like, hey, help, there are crazy people in the front of the airship doing stupid shit. Like, they're jumping off and then all this stuff. We also seen that there are people, like at certain times, people do jump off the airship. They have like certain wizards on the ship that you can pretty much get to cast levitate on you to jump down, so you don't like have to stop, because it's not like airship. It's cheaper to cast levitate on people than to buy airship docks and to have everyone dock at everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So people just jump off and float down certain places.
So
Jump
is it
to
like
Woodpine.
you have come to your? We are flying over Woodpine. Please ready your parachutes.
Yeah, pretty much, right? So, and there are like certain parachute devices too that Clockwork has created. They're actually in D&D, it's pretty funny. Some like cloud. They have like clouds or like I think it's like baby air elementals in a bottle or something they have. I forget what the D&D version of it was, but I remember they having parachutes and something.
Will the Wisp.
So yeah, eventually these guards come and check on you guys. Do you just let it go, or do you just like, yeah, we won't have that happen again, or is it kind of like, do you?
I was like, what? We just having a good bit of fun. I don't make nothing by it. If they have a problem with it, we'll take our business somewhere else. Sorry about that, and good day. Thumbs up. That's what Kettle says. What the rest of my boys say? This is your guys' cue to say shit.
I don't even know what did they say. I mean,
Yeah, what did the guard say to you before we even respawn?
I mean,
We get a
you said you won't let it
jail.
happen. Hey guys, they're fine. They're like, okay, cool. Like you're like right there. They're just making like there's like, hey, stop being a nuisance to everyone and doing crazy shit on the ship, right? Kettle's like, yeah, it won't happen again. So okay.
Kettle says exactly what he just said. What do my boys say, though? So what do my boys say? We ain't gonna eh?
I mean, I've practically just been watching the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just lumping you in because you're around them when they do it.
Bjorn, what do you say?
I don't
think you have
know
a
this
drinking
man.
problem.
You figured it out now? But yeah, see, my boys and all, we ain't gonna pull this crap again. Don't worry about it. Thumbs up.
I looked at the guard. I don't know this man.
He knows me very well. He's put me in a lot of trouble. I'm just doing a favor.
Kettle, do you remember where you're supposed to sleep?
On the
He's
ground,
supposed to sleep
obviously.
hanging off the airship on the rope. That's why he's tied up, remember?
Obviously not. Otherwise, the guards will kick us all off the ship and we'd all be dangling like ropes. Did I even buy a book?
I
Why
whispered
did
to
I buy a
Kettle. I thought you said you used to sleep with a rope tied around your neck and you swung from a tree sometimes.
What?
Or was this one of my drunken spats with somebody else?
I think it's the second one. I've never said that. Name from the neck's not comfortable, I have to tell you that. The asphyxiation is not good for sleeping.
Yep, I'm just walk away.
Huh.
And well, we need to get Milo looks sad. We need to give him a drink. Huff! Rikkshal! Come on!
Yep.
We're drinking.
Alright.
We gotta celebrate our long fraught journey filled with pain, suffering, and fucking Xenas. Living in the same bullshit suckers. He's devolving it. He's starting to speak the language of his home people. He's just randomly throwing in things like "Mach Zetter" and like some vaguely German sounding words. But he's still like pointing you guys toward Milo, and you all inch toward him. How does Milo react to this?
Utter fear.
I know, Fern Company.
Like, literally just runs away as much as they could, like 500 feet away, just no.
Realizes you teleported off the airship.
Like, literally the farthest point away that Milo could see.
You land in a lake of crocodiles.
On the airship?
Yeah?
I guess that would be my fault.
As soon as I realize Kettil is hunting down Milo, I just go back to the deck of the airship and I just try to see and try to smell the air. If there's any like wyverns or young dragons that been through the area flying. See if I can pick up a scent.
Yeah, there's no dragons just flying in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
There's no
Monster
like,
Hunter, this is not.
Yeah, there's no like mountains or anything around here. They would fly close to the volcano, which they're not. There might have some red dragons of sorts there. Yeah, the Zeppelin is staying far as they can away from any dragons.
That makes sense.
Then why do they let two dragons down?
Is that what you mean by dragons?
Alright, hey, Milo. Sorry to put you on the spot, but where are you hiding?
Milo's... were we on the front of the ship or the back of the ship?
Front.
Milo's as close to the back as he can, but also is trying to position such that he can like see the top deck. So Bjorn might see him.
Well, nearby, you hear just "Ach, wo ist das Arschloch? Mein Bier, mein Leben!" And you look down. It's Kettil. He's holding drinks. He's chugging them. He's looking for you. Milo! What are some swears?
It is time to be small. Screw it. Just small. Small Milo.
Small.
Not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Should I roll stealth after being small? Wait, what would Drunk Kettle's ability to find Milo even be? Like, he is literally just running away. Like, there's too much antics. Just
advantage perception. I'm hunting you down. Why does it have advantage? Because I'm drunk.
If you're drunk, you're technically poisoned, so you have disadvantage.
Ah, I'm strengthened by drink. My bond is alcohol.
Not a
I
dwarf.
think you get a flat roll because of your shield.
If
If you have your shield.
I do have a shield. My shield is glued onto my arm.
Wait, what? You have advantage because of a shield? What?
Yeah.
Sentinel shield.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I do.
You were saying you have advantage because you have a shield. I'm like, what?
Boom! I'm looking for you, baby boy. I rolled D8 too. 25. I see Milo.
Milo.
It was supposed to be disadvantaged though.
He has advantage from his shield, disadvantage from being drunk, so it's just a normal roll.
Oh. Okay.
My Kettil, he sniffs you out. Oh, smell fear. He goes back to being peasant British. He sees Milo. He goes, I come some hello there, we gotta have a drink.
Ooh, I want to
He
see how
looking
this
at
plays
you.
out now. Even though we're probably right here now.
Stay back. Stay back.
Why are you tiny? What's wrong with
Keep
you?
away from me!
Kettil kneels down at you and just kind of looks at you.
He's already running.
He crawls. Wait, hold up. No, he goes into like a 4-legged walk at you.
He's carrying like 6 beers, isn't he?
Yeah?
Did he just is he walking with the beer or is he dropped all the beer? Because I don't believe he would abandon the beer.
The beer
He
is.
wouldn't.
I'm walking with the beer. I'm drunk.
But with 4 legs?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like you're putting the weight on the beer bottles as you're walking? Like, okay, so I guess it would be like glass steins or something, but like, you're putting the flats of them on the ground and then using that as your feet?
Nah, I'm using my feet and my arms to walk. I'm
Hold
holding
on,
my
hold on.
balls.
I got this. I got this. The chase.
I need this in MS Paint.
Milo, come out and play it.
Okay, that's how you lose the beer though.
No.
He's holding all the beer in his mouth.
Wait,
am
I
I
was
even
thinking
questioning
of
this?
Bort.
Honestly,
Hold
at
on,
this point, why doesn't Kettil just have like hooks on his arm and leg for beer?
I was thinking this.
Oh my god, yes.
Hold up, I gotta see this now.
He slaps the woman and he goes after him. Yeah.
Terrifying Milo.
I'm a rolling intimidation.
Yeah, that is horrifying.
And that's how like we thought you were doing it, but how are you doing that while holding alcohol?
Exactly.
Very carefully.
You know what? Hold up.
Okay, so
hold
Milo
up.
can outrun you then.
But I intimidated you.
See.
Okay, how do you? I like how you
Roll.
gave your. To be fair, you deserve advantage on that check.
I mean, to be fair, I think you've been intimidated. That's why he's running from you.
Yeah.
Well, I
he's just
intimidate him
still
into
running away
standing
from
still to be like,
All right.
get over here and have a drink with me. Yo.
Kettil.
Yeah?
Well, Moses, roll acrobatics, performance, and sleight of hand.
Is he doing
I
prostitution? What is he doing? What the hell?
What is this?
Wait, do I have
well,
disadvantage on those?
All right, acrobatics. So him, like how he's going at you on his bent over with his arms and shit, like in that little slideshow he's did.
Acrobatics.
Performance, how well it is, and sleight of hand is how well.
Okay,
It's
I
handling
know
the
that.
beer.
I know that being poisoned makes it so I have disadvantage on checks, but this is a performance, and I'm being funny. Can it be advantaged? Because I'm drunk.
No. It doesn't. If anything, you're arguing why you should have disadvantage. It's funny and you're drunk instead of being a good performance. It's just funny because you're fucking up.
Yeah, this is why it's a good performance.
It's not a good performance. It's a fucked up performance. People just laugh at you.
Fine.
They're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
Now sleight of hand and how well you're holding these beers chasing him.
Oh no!
I add a D8.
Oh no!
You managed to keep one beer intact.
There's just broken glass all over the ship now.
Know what? Just so we're not a menace to society, they get flung off the boat.
I grab the beers as you fucking fling them around. I got forearms, it's fine.
That's the performance check. You're catching them. I'm running at this guy, and my intimidation.
Ah, wait, that's not-
No.
There we go. 18 performance. I'm catching all your beers.
Milo's gonna like try to dip through wires and stuff.
There are no wires on a boat.
Well, I apparently made some.
I advantage it with athletics. Fuck.
Like little no Milo literally just flung himself onto a railing and was like, "Fuck it, I'll fly if something bad happens," and like somehow somersaulted on the next level while you're dog running, and then just takes a random direction.
Wait, is it athletics or is it acrobatics?
Well, I chose acrobatics.
Okay. So, am I acrobatics? Damn it.
You guys are just making up
Still don't
random
do
stuff
shit.
to do. It's fine. Just do whatever you think is right.
Fine then.
Wait, why are you rolling acrobatics?
So I could climb up after him. I failed. I tried to brute force my way after him. I failed.
Running, jumping, swimming, pushing, pulling, climbing. It's all athletics. Now, if you're like trying to slide down like a banister, all cool like and stuff, it's acrobatics, right? Acrobatics isn't used for a lot of things.
Except
Okay.
escaping.
So where is Milo? Do I know where Milo is?
Acrobatics is used for more cool stuff to look cool while you're doing it.
Okay. Milo,
Yeah,
hacker, reroll stealth to see if you've lost him. He can't find you on this. No,
The
Kettil
pink
sees you on the
gnome
other railing.
is no longer small.
You anyway.
Oh, that's what it was though. Enlarge reduce wore off because it only lasts for a minute. So you're just not noticing that, and you're looking for the small guy on your hands and knees.
No,
Milo's just
but-
too big for you to notice.
But my 6 beats your 5.
But yours is a nat 1, and mine is a
Yes.
nat.
That's
The-
not how it works
Yeah,
here in
the
New
Oh, is it?
Beginnings.
That's not how it works anywhere. There is no critical fails on skill checks unless the DM adds that. You don't automatically.
Okay,
miss
so
things.
you literally did the worst you could. And we're like, you.
I point at a female peasant. She's like, me? And I'm like, no, the god behind you. Move.
I send the knights after Kettil
Wait, no.
to
don't.
stop him before we get thrown the fuck off and banned forever flying
No.
the airship.
Don't worry about
He
it.
hasn't done anything yet. He's just chasing around Milo, and Milo's like, "No, go away." He's like, "No, drink with me." Like, "No, go away." Drink with me. Right? It's not really being a menace to anything except for Milo. So as long as Milo doesn't go get the guards and stuff, right?
Kettil points at you, walks at you, and he flops over. He flops over perfectly on a chair, and then sits like perfectly still. Like it's a Skyrim animation. He's like he's about to fall over. He puts his hand on the table. He sits down at the table and just relaxes. And then he points at you, and then he like, you know how Neo did the come here gesture? He does that at you.
Okay, Milo will sit down now.
Ah,
At the same table. No, I didn't see the intimidation roll. I'm just going off of role playing.
Okay. He pours you fine whiskey from the Underdark. It's probably made by babies. I don't know.
What?
From babies. I don't know.
Well, made from babies, not okay.
Wait, is this the
That
introduction
makes
to
more
it?
sense.
No, he's just pouring you whiskey. He doesn't know anything about it. He's like, my lady gave me this. Enjoy it. Oh, think of you. You're a good lad. You're right. Drink.
The health and surviving tomorrow's ain't over. Cheers.
You drink.
He does.
I drink. I do. We drink. A motion for Rikkshal and Bjorn to come over so we can have a drink. Come over, eh?
I come and squat by the table.
I'll push you a barrel. You're gonna sit on that barrel, and you're gonna be relaxed while you do. It's a big barrel. Now, Bjorn, will you drink?
I'm still up at the top of the deck.
Do I see you at the top of the deck?
You
I don't
X-ray vision through
No,
the deck.
you guys just. Yeah, I'm like. I witnessed all of this. I laughed. You two disappeared. All I see is Rikkshal picking up every bit of beer.
Not every bit. He's just catching it like Ricardo Milos.
Yeah, I'm just catching all the beers he's throwing around and I'm following him, just sort of hovering.
So, we got a high performance. Do the people clap?
I don't think you're trying to perform for them?
Yeah, like I don't think they're clapping at you. Again, they're more concerned of like the shit going down and not being around to see it. So no one was really there to see it because they're more scared of you chasing around a person on all fours, I guess.
The tail! They're gonna be frightened of us now, boys! No, imagine. Like, we become like legendary adventurers or some shit, and then, I don't know, like a clickbait newspaper article in Hoverboard. It's like, the secret of the Tired Sons you never knew. Kettle's a fucking dog!
Eventually, more guards come to get you guys because people have reported a guy in armor running on all fours chasing people.
Well, Kettle's sitting there with his boy.
There drinking
There's no
peacefully now.
problem here. There is no evidence to say.
Yeah,
that
make a persuasion. Make a persuasion.
Don't see any dogs.
Is there any dog people around here? Persuasion. Help me, lads!
So even if they help you, it's just normal roll, so it's still a 5.
No.
Yeah.
See, I help them.
Can I roll separately?
I mean, by the sounds of it, you're the one that's been talking, so...
Yeah, sure, you can roll.
I guess I'm just like, I mean, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Clearly no other, right? So the idea is like they just like so guards is kind of like not arrest you because there's no like they just basically you have chaperones now for the rest of the trip just watching you. Anytime you're trying to do anything out of line, they just like stop you kind of.
Drinking buddies.
Yeah, so they basically ruin the fun for you for the rest of the trip.
Oh!
Oh, this is amazing.
Right, Milo convinced them we didn't have any trouble. We were having a good bit of fun, lad.
This is great.
No!
What's your names?
I'm Tim. I'm Tom. We're Tim Tom. Says the guards.
Nice to meet you, Tim and Tom. Where's the Tom and Tim? I'm bad with faces, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I think Tom and Tim, you say to Tom and Tim, it's just okay.
I can make a feather appear out of nowhere, and then move it around with my mind. What would you like me to write down on a place that I can erase?
I don't know, man. I'm fine with anything.
Milo writes, I'm fine with anything on public furniture. Using his wizardly quill.
Kettil tries to snake in a drink. Okay, what would be the passive?
I don't think they're trying. Do they try and stop you from drinking?
They're not stopping you from drinking. They're stopping you if after you get drunk try to do anything stupid.
I do something stupid in stealth. I go, yeah, I sniff it, so left. underneath my breath, and then I flick my finger at Rikkshal.
Was that Sylvan?
Do you want it to be?
I started to.
Okay, let's go!
So what did you say in Sylvan?
That's up for me and Sen to decide.
What did
Okay,
you say in
was it
Sylvan?
anywhere near Milo? Because I speak Sylvan.
Oh, I think we're still just sitting there, right?
Okay, well, yeah. Kell's just like, man, this is boring.
Nod.
No, you gotta do the Sylvan voice.
I don't know how, dude. How do you do it?
You do watch Tio, don't you? Just go, alle de fans, alle på sniffa, sälja hossola, sälja fasuklat. Just like, you just go into it, like, just say a phrase in another language, and then just go from there.
So you're
That's
just
simple.
bouncing between French, German, and Norwegian?
Nah, that was Swedish and Russian.
Just learn other languages and then jumble them together. It's very easy.
Yeah, that's how languages work, dummy.
No, that's how English works, not like...
I mean, stupid, that's what you are.
Ah.
We put you on the planet. Yeah.
Is that what you say to me?
Yes.
Put you on the planet. Kind of points at you.
I point back.
I point back twice.
I point back twice.
Ah, 3, 4. 4 fingers pointing at your door.
Yeah, you're not gonna win this one, Kettle. He has more hands.
Fuck. Yeah, but they have 3 fingers each.
So
That's
technically-
3, 6, 9, 12. I have all 10, 20.
If you point at someone with all your fingers, aren't you just what?
Wait, you're actually pointing with toes?
Yeah, no. After I reach 10, I raise up my boot at him.
I don't have toes. Wait, it makes sense because I just point my foot at you.
I say in Sylvan. I'm more bits than you do, Bugman. And while we're speaking Sylvan, Tim and Tom are just like, should we fucking go? Is Sylvan spooky? In
It's
lore?
just open,
Like
I think.
Elven, right? Yeah, it's kind of like Elven almost, but like more of the random.
I guess with the butcherization that Kettil did while talking Sylvan, they are spooked. Alright, should we go? Isn't our job just to stay here? Hey, kind man. What are they saying? Do you know these guys? What's happening?
Oh, the people talking in Sylvan? Or what's going on?
That's what it is? What are they doing?
Honestly, I mostly forgot, but I think they're just bored.
They're not doing any weird adventurer magic crap.
I mean, I'm the magic one, but I don't like at the worst that they'd be doing, they'd probably just be talking gibberish. But no, they're just talking. As far
I
as I can tell,
finally
anyway.
find Milo and the rest of the party.
Hey, who the hell are
I
you?
notice I see the guards.
The guards
I'm
see you and they go, "Hey, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?"
I'm nobody. I just came for a drink. And they know it's not, I'm telling a lie because I was up on the deck with
Actually,
you.
no. I'm good. I'm writing Tom and Tim as really dumb dudes. Roll persuade. Oh,
Alright,
the DC was 10. Nobody, huh? How can you be nobody? Tom says.
You're right, Tom. I'm secretly your father.
Roll persuasion.
Deception?
I thought DC was gonna be 10
Hold up.
again.
Hold up. No, that would be deception. not persuasion.
Well, it's persuasion now.
Even worse then, it would still be, you still keep the 1, so it would have been a 3.
Yeah.
Would be a 3.
So it's keeping the 1?
Yeah, and the idea is it's not even, it doesn't matter, like, just because you get rolled really high on deception doesn't mean they automatically believe it to be true, right?
Yeah, no. But
Like, you're not my dad, I know my
okay,
dad.
fine. Tom, wait, you were talking to Tom, right? Or were you talking to Tim?
I don't know either of their names.
Okay.
Whichever one answers.
Tim goes, huh, Dad? You finally bought that milk?
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm thinking,
and
like, yeah,
then-
you just adopted a 30-year-old guard. Have fun with them.
and alright, Tom looks at him and goes, dude, your dad's dead. What are you on about? Besides, that's a dragon.
I look at the guard that says that. Is that a problem? Do you have a problem with interracial sexual activities? This
Tom
is my
says-
kid.
Tom says, no, my best friend's a dragon, but I know that dragons don't. This guy.
Are you sure?
Yes. I know
you
this
positive?
man's dad. I know this man's dad. I am his dad.
I mean,
Roll perception. Roll perception. Well, regardless of what you had, he's telling the truth. Tom is Tim's dad. Tim goes, Dad, what about the moves? Fuck. You bought the milk? Yes, son. Tom just stops being a valley girl. I don't even know what accent that was. He goes, yes, son. I've brought
yeah, I'm gonna go buy a drink.
You go do that, Dragon Man. Thank you. He nods at you. You rolled a 1? What is this roll
Yeah,
for?
Milo was trying to figure out what was going on, and then he remembered he was blind or something.
Milo looks up, the sun gets in his eyes, and then a bird comes and pecks him.
I think it's actually night too, but the sun gets in his eyes.
Yeah, the moon. The moon is that strong, dude.
Yeah, moonburn is a real thing.
Anyway. So, Tom and Tim go off to sit in their own corner. Rickshal's unconscious for a little bit. And Kettle's like, Bjorn. Wait, no. Kettil says to Bjorn, hey, Bjorn. Bjorn, do you know Sylvan?
You hear me speaking. You hear me speaking to that fucking really weird rock grinding sound.
Well, Kettil just goes, Surya fani silja surya fani fnasre surra sere se yes sere sinje bars folja sale suka.
I announce to you that I know Sylvan.
Well, Kettil just said to you, the fuck you just said?
I'm not doing those weird sounds. You hear me say back in Sylvan. Bitch, I'm not stupid. I was telling you, let me drink. You got us all in trouble.
Surya Fatima, say me about it. I did not put you into any trouble. I put us into trouble. You had fun. Besides, the guards over there do your great work. Don't worry, Sylvan is Italian now.
I use one from like like random language to like having an Italian accent.
Yeah, I wanted to stop because we both know Sylvan, so Sylvan is now just Italian.
Welcome to Ohio. Your language changes every 5 minutes.
Well, Kettil just looks at you and goes,
Captain
then here you go, have a drink.
Chained up.
I want to play Luigi.
After our drink, we should be in a cordo now.
No, I don't think so. It'll take another 20 days. Otherwise, no, than 20 minutes.
No! No! Get me off this boat! No!
I want off Mr. Pounds'
You know what? I don't cast it on anybody. I still have it. Fuck. No, I might have accidentally deleted it like a dum-dum.
Oh, rip. Anyway, we're gonna keep RPing until the sand comes back. If you can call this travesty an RP. Spike, would you call this travesty an RP?
Yeah, I mean, you're talking to each other. Yeah. Role
Are you guys having fun?
The only thing that's I wouldn't call it RP is because you're randomly doing other stuff that maybe Kettil wouldn't do, and you're just kind of just doing shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Keeping in the character, right?
Yeah, but Kettil is drunk, therefore I can do anything.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, fine.
Nah,
I do this in the area around the bar.
But no, we're all having fun, right?
Yeah, like it was funny. But we should be in a Cordo by now. I'm just shutting Kettle up for the rest of the time, basically, for 10 minutes.
Alright, so I guess we all drink.
You can be in Quarter whenever you're done role playing.
Hi, yeah, I guess we are, because at this point I'm grasping at straws after the whole drinking thing and Tim and Tom.
Sure. You guys arrive in a Quarter.
Yeah.
I apologize to everybody on the flight for Kettle.
You try to find Kettle to make him apologize too, but he stuck off.
I wasn't worried about hunting you down.
No,
Really
don't worry
wasn't.
about it. They won't hunt me down. They're not angry peasants, they're angry nobles. You just hear. You just visualize the explanation that Kettle would give. That's basically the same explanation that he gives you when you actually find him again.
And then I go off to Amber's.
Yep, that's good. Ambers.
Anyway, you find Kettle sitting there with Rikkshal, who's still blanking out.
I yell, Orc wife,
should
what
we
the fuck
just
did
wait-
you do
should
to
we-
Rickshaw?
Should we just wait for Sen, or we're just gonna continue?
Keep going. I mean, they'll be back eventually, right?
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Rikkshal was just like this when, right after I woke up. Yeah, I had to snake him off the boat because, some of the guards wanted to talk to me and some shit.
You say Rickshaw's like went ahead or something, they're on their mount or whatever, or they're dealing with their mount, it's fine.
Ready.
You're enjoying 5 minutes of silence.
Unbeknownst, I cast silence once again on Kettle, and I go straight to Amber's.
Kettle looks at
Purposely
you,
on
he's
Kettle.
like, why the fuck you doing that? And he just follows you along because he's also a part of this adventuring group. And he goes in with you guys. If you're casting silence on me, does that mean everyone is silenced when we go in? Or
I
is it
walk
just
up to
you guys?
Amber and gesture, hey, read this.
I think that it's the point where you were when the spell was cast, not a trailing thing. Because it would have been phrased like the light
Yeah,
cantrip.
it says 20
Okay.
foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range.
So wherever we were talking, you were talking before we went to go see Amber's, where the silence is directly cast for 10 minutes.
The question is, do you stop concentrating when you see
Kettle, yeah.
yeah, when you see Kettle enter the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh?
So someone's probably just gonna like randomly clear their throat or something. Like, that was weird. Anyway,
Like,
Bob,
must be the wind.
Bob.
So we did a couple of those jobs you asked for. Amber?
So eventually you're in Amber's bar.
Why are you quiet, Spike?
You hear me?
There we go.
Yeah.
Loud now? Better now?
You
Oh, God.
were better
Well,
earlier.
fault.
Now?
Spike has gotten too strong.
Spike is getting too strong and too weak at the same time.
How about, is this the best one? Yes or no?
Yes.
Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, right
hello.
there, right there.
Which you
right there.
did before you started talking, please.
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
I think that's
Yeah.
that's good. Yes, this is good. Stop touching things, please.
I have a little knob that I can turn to make it louder. I don't know. I turned it because
Ooh,
I
no,
thought it
that's
was
perfect.
thought it was low because it's down the little dots. I guess that's it's opposite. I don't know. Whatever.
I don't know.
Test it later.
So we're in Amber's office. Rickshaw's off somewhere.
Yeah, he's around. He's just not in the office. Maybe he's doing something outside. But yeah. So yeah, you walk in and Amber's like, "So what you guys got?"
Well, we did basically every quest you asked us to do outside of the one involving the volcano.
Volcano.
He doesn't know about that armor yet.
And Amber's like,
I-
"Didn't you do the volcano and the forbidden volcano? Yeah, you were here like a while ago talking to me about that."
We're talking about
Oh, wait,
fuck.
no. It's a separate thing that we found from the orphanage.
Oh, okay.
I proceed to hand every piece of document to Amber.
Yeah. Okay. She like skims it over really fast. She's like, this is interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this to Lord Voss. He would want to see this.
Oh, and another thing. There was this mirror. I saw somebody. I asked who they were, and they smiled, and the mirror busted.
Okay. That doesn't.
We fought this big two-headed fucking creature in this lab in Clockwork.
The bug outside was saying it looked evil, like, more evil. You should probably just look it up more at this point, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, okay. So yeah, she looks over everything. She's like, whoa, that was like a clone of Demogorgon. That's pretty good. I mean, they can make clones. I guess it was good that you got there in time that they didn't get a chance to finish it, because you might have been even scarier and stuff, and you might not have killed them then. But, yeah, the volcano, okay, that works, the stuff, okay. Okay, yeah. So before the volcano, I'm going to have to do some more research on that, because, yeah, there might be some stuff there.
Oh, and
Be right back.
that mining town problem where everybody was dying.
Zassy, yeah.
Yeah, it was due to the crystals.
Yeah, and then the Zorn ate him, yeah. So he kind of did the job for you, but, you know, it's fine. You were there. You dealt with it.
He seemed like a cool guy. He said he was heading somewhere towards one of the mountains to the east of here.
Yeah. They got some dwarves over there. They mine stuff and yeah, good guys. There's some she's like there's this group of them. They yeah. They I don't want to say too much. Information's worth a lot, I guess.
Say no more.
Yeah, I shouldn't probably.
Anyways, any new secret quests you need us to do?
Any public ones as well, so we could get our name out there a little bit more?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, public ones, yeah. Secret ones, we actually don't have any more, except for... There's one, we're still trying to figure out more about it, though. Apparently things have changed. Apparently it was
In a
dealing
good or a
with...
bad way?
Uncertain way. It had to deal with, Gromsfed, but he's, you know, dead. So... Things may have changed for the better, maybe for the worst, who knows. But yeah, we'll check in on that. But as of right now, there is something kind of interesting. It has to deal with that the fog.
The one where with the undead man, yeah?
Yeah. Since you guys dealt with it already, you know, maybe you figure it out. Because again, people walk into that and they don't come back. But apparently you did. Actually, you didn't. The accused got rid of it. So guess if you can get rid of that one, you can get rid of this one potentially. Yeah.
Where's this fog at?
To the west.
Pointing us out on a map, right?
This fog, right?
Right here.
Yeah, fog. Yeah.
This fog.
So Kettle pulls out a map. She just points right on top of Shadowport, basically. So,
Oh, do you know anything about the Shadow Keys, Amber? Like anything very specific?
They were created once the explosion happened.
Okay, because apparently I paid for this ticket to go to the Shadow Keys.
and there's zombies there apparently.
Yeah, it's full of undead.
Fair gangers and Naxetters.
Okay.
So nothing special there. No demonic lich thing. No necromancer.
Well, thing is, so the portal to the Shadowfell blew up there, and then like the negative energy like pushed out and turned everyone there undead. Most people lost their sentience and they became like mindless undead. Some of them kept their sentience, so they're like intelligent undead. But none of them are like liches or necromancers, unless they were, I guess, a necromancer before then. And that would be an undead necromancer. Yeah, for the most part, it's just people.
So, like, thing 1 and thing 2.
And none of that's gonna happen to us, yeah?
No, unless someone, I guess, makes another portal to the Shadowfell and then blows it up while you're there.
Which is practically impossible because of weird magic bullshit, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you never know. Anything's possible.
Do you have any quests that involve the Shadow Keys?
Nope. No one goes around there.
Alrighty.
Dead.
Well, would be rude, Amber, if we just start discussing things right in front of you, or should I leave?
Probably leave. I mean, I got lots of people to see.
Alright.
Yeah, alright.
I'll save my
Bye,
patience.
Amber.
So when she tells you about the quest, because she was in the middle of telling you, and then you started asking questions, and she hands you this. She says, this was found at the scene of the crime that I never even told you yet because you guys started talking about other stuff.
Now I'll feel a little bit rude.
So she says people in what's the name of the town? No Run? Is that right? Yeah, No Run.
Oh, you dirty motherfucker.
So people in No Run have been disappearing. They have been wandering. After a few disappearances, some of the guards have reported that they seen a random woman wandering towards the fog. By the time they caught up to her, she was already walked into the fog, and they're not going in there. So yeah, this was found. These worms were found in her house once they reported back to where she lived.
I speak up. I start thinking, when we first went to that one fog area, remember how I mentioned about a mind flayer? Huh, Kettle?
What I missed? Sorry,
No.
I was checking the Discord because apparently you pinged me.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Don't worry about that right now.
Okay,
They're mean. I bring up, like, when we were going to the Forbidden Volcano the first time towards that fog.
Yeah.
And I mentioned that guy with all those tiny little creatures about the mind flayer, and he booked it, or they booked it.
Yeah.
I bring it up and like, this kind of seems familiar. Like that mind flayer we saw trying to sell us tiny little people.
Why is that? Why is this reminding you of the mind flare?
Because the last time we went to a fogged area, I seen one and they ran.
I mean, that was because we were right next to the Dark Forest, which is basically the Underdark on the land, on like the surface. So I don't think we're going to be meeting anything that bad yet.
Alright, I look over at Amber. Amber, is there anything weird about this little worm? Does it look familiar to you?
No, but it's undead apparently. But yeah, this has nothing to do with the mind flayers. They don't use worms like this. I mean, if they had like little tentacles on it, then maybe. But this isn't like a mind flayer worm.
Not at all.
No, I was just saying, because my luck, I see another one, and he's asking if he can buy a small mini dinosaur, and it turns out it's a 6-year-old girl again.
No, you won't have to worry about that, I'm pretty sure. We only see that in the Underdark.
She's like, there was no people they seen. They just said that the random woman that disappeared was wandering from the town
Okay.
in the night. She was wearing night clothes. She was wandering through the town, or ran away from the town, wandered through the forest or the grasslands and into the fog.
Okay.
Really fun.
We'll go take a look at this.
We don't really have any other jobs, do we?
Well, I'm going to go look at the main quest board here in a second, after we leave this room.
Well, I'm thinking we just go to Noldrin anyway, despite whatever the fuck's on here, because we do that, we plunder whatever the fuck's in the Shadow Keys, because exploded place, unplundered, you know the drill.
Oh, fuck. Hold up, before we go. Amber, off the top of your head, scrolls of guiding bolts. Do you know how much they are?
No. What level? Depends.
Level, just first level.
I don't know. Look up a first level spell. What's the first level spell cost?
It's like
You have to
50.
look at my
I think it's like 50, but it might,
I guess Amber would just shoo us away and be like, just check the shop, it's probably there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, she would know because I mean, that's a pretty simple thing. But I don't know.
Oh, I hold out my hand for payment for that fucking clone Demigorgon.
yeah. So she gives you. So what did you guys do? You did the mine and the Demogorgon thing, right?
And
didn't we do something
we
else?
also did the orphanage.
Yeah.
So 2, 4. She gives you 500 gold each.
Hey. That's a nice little party.
So yeah, it was 50 gold. A spell scroll for first or cantrip level is 50 gold. According to Spike's spreadsheet.
He's not a wizard, so that might be the wizard ones.
I just looked at the magic item thing. Unless it's spell scroll as opposed to something else.
Yeah, scroll of. You need to find scroll of.
Oh, scroll of? Okay.
Yeah.
So scroll is 100 gold then.
I think it's like double the price.
Yeah, it's double the price.
So it costs more because anyone can use these.
I start looking for a bow that is immune with guiding bolt energy.
I have no idea what that means.
Basically, a bow
So
that
you
shoots
make-
sun arrows.
Wait, I thought you were gonna make your arrows into like automatic hits.
No.
That'd be bullshit.
No. Wait, would an undead, since they're already bleeding technically, would my arrows do extra damage? Like if
I
they're
thought
zombies?
I thought they'd be exsanguinated.
yeah, if anything. Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have
skeleton.
blood. What if you threw blood on a skeleton? Would the thing apply?
I still don't even know. I don't even know what that bonus does.
Yeah, me neither.
I just know you do better against things that are bleeding with that bow.
Yeah. It's just if they're bloody, you have I think advantage to hit them.
Yeah.
They're under half HP.
Oh well. So we leave the room and we finally see Rikkshal.
Oh, you're up and about again. What happened with you?
Blanking out. Don't answer any of our talks.
Yeah. Just staring off into the distance.
The fuck's yeah? What does that mean?
Nods.
I tell Rikkshal, hey, we got a quest for another fog area, and I just
Okay.
kind of show the little test tube worm. We got to go investigate where the fuck this thing came from.
Which is right next to the fog area.
I'll say,
And then
Oh,
after that,
mean-
we're going on a little vacay to the Shadow Keys.
just like back home for me.
But first things first, I'm gonna go look at this quest board and see if anything pops out for the Tired Sods to get their name out there.
And I'm gonna be walking around and looking for supply. We really need more healing potions. I probably could upgrade my axe a little bit. To modify my already magical axe, how much would I need to pay? Alright, let's just assume that I walked off the Amber shop.
I don't know what that means. You have to give me.
No, if I add another magical thing to, if I make my Gouger wounding N+2, how much would that cost?
It costs a lot to combine stuff. I have rules for it at the bottom of the magic list stuff. It depends on the level of items and what you're trying to do with it, what kind of it, right?
Okay.
It's like worse than saying I want to buy a new car. How much does it cost for a car? Like what kind of car? Just a car. I want a car, a nice one. It's like there's a lot of variance to that.
Well, it's 1,000 to a couple million.
Yeah.
Okay. No, but where is the magic price list?
magic items.
Git have in directory and item. Yeah.
Directory magic items. Where is that? Items.
I don't have it there. So let's see. I'll look at it again. Something we shouldn't be doing now, but
I mean, if we're gonna be role-playing the rest of the session, I think we could just save this for later.
yeah, that's what I was saying. You can do this later.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't going super out of character with Kettil, I don't think. Was I?
No.
Nah.
You played Kettil perfectly tonight.
I played Kettil the way I wanted to play Kettil, and only I have a say on what Kettil is. Now, why am I asking you guys? Screw you guys! Yeah! Nah, but, yeah. Thanks.
Anyways, what do I see on the quest board?
Nothing special that matters right now. So there's a few quests for the other side of the world, I guess, but there's nothing directly on your path there.
Glory.
So when you say other side of the world, somewhere like here.
The Dark Forest area, where Amber said that she does have a quest for you potentially over there, but not just yet. So you can save those for pretty much when you go over there if you wanted to.
Anything up this way?
What way? No, you did those quests.
Well,
It is worm time.
It is time for Worm.
I mean, unless somebody wants to give me 50 gold so that I can figure out if a teleportation circle could get us in and out of the fog.
I mean, yeah, that's fine with me. How much would it cost to get everyone 2 health potions?
What level of health potion? Just basic ones?
Just basic enough to not make you die. To save you.
The basic health potions are 50 gold, so...
And 100 is How much better than that?
In they're
For
all, it's
100.
all in the
So
Look
a
at
potion of
nothing,
greater
I sent it in
healing.
Discord a while ago.
Alright, thank you, my bad.
Potion of greater healing for 100 gold is 44 plus 4 hit points when you drink the potion.
Oh, wow.
And then
Yeah, thanks. I'm
potion of
sorry.
healing
I
is
assumed.
2d4 plus 2 when you drink the potion for 50. So it's literally like you drank 2 of them. It's linear scale.
Yeah, and I think once you get past the second one, they become not that, and it becomes worse.
Alright, just. Do you guys want to buy your own health potions?
Potion of superior healing is actually like exactly times 2 the previous. I'll buy my own healing potion though. It's fine. Milo wants to buy 2 of the lowest tier potion of healings for 100 gold.
Okay.
And that's what they're saying. Who needs healing potions when you can die and be brought back for free?
Is that how I buy stuff? Or
Yeah, use buy it. Yeah, you don't need to. So Embers has little shops that are automated, like they're like little holograms. So there's no like haggling or like talking to the shopkeep to buy stuff. So it's just basically you walk in. There's a little hologram. It tells you basically to name an item. It will then have a display of the cost of the item, and if you feel like it's worth it, you put that amount of gold on the table. The gold disappears, and the item pops up on the table.
neat.
Very straightforward and automated.
Yeah, so Milo just bought 2 of those.
Nice.
Yeah. Do spell scrolls like up after you use them?
What?
Like if I bought a spell scroll, would it get used up if I cast a spell using it?
Yeah. So if you cast a spell or if you copy it into a spell book, it gets used up.
Okay. And that's the same for a spell scroll or a scroll of?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only difference is the cheaper ones, only people that have them on the list can use them.
Yeah. Yeah. Do.
Right.
I think that should be it, though.
Potion of greater healing, dang. I just have regular healing potions.
Or are you guys just wandering? Like, are you leaving to go to the next? What are you doing?
Yeah, I was waiting for them to get done.
Yep.
Like, if they were going to roleplay for a minute or two.
All done over here. They'll just like reunites back with the group who's off buying stuff and just walks with them to Bjorn.
On our way to see the worm. The worm. in
On our way to
Ears.
see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Where are you guys going?
All the
Noldrin,
way
right?
to Noldrin, we're gonna take a stop at Fairlight because roleplay reasons. We're just gonna head over there, restock, and then head over to Noldrin. So,
I was going to start singing the Reading Rainbow song because we're going to have Crystal and the unnamed dragon, which refuses to tell me its name,
why don't you
fly
name it?
us.
No, it's a baby.
Why don't you name it?
It had a
Wait, should it
name.
be dragon?
It had a name, but yeah.
Well, what? Let's roleplay this out. Where everyone's just on the wagon right now. We're on the route to Fairlight, and we're gonna head to Noldrin. Yes. Then after that, we head into the big fog. Try not to die. Live. Head to Shadowport. Head to the Shadow Keys. Yes, that's the plan.
Yep, that's the plan.
Wonderful.
So in the Shadow Keys, do we put Holy Bug in front of us?
I mean, obviously, Holy Bug, buff over here, champion of the arena, kicking all types of ass in the place where he kicked the most ass.
Wait. You're
Well,
forgetting. You're forgetting. Champion of the entire orc village that is in the mountains.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, yeah, that counts. That was a fun little day. Where is Glasser, by the way? Puff?
Left her behind this. I don't want to bring her into the fog in case,
Fair enough.
Abandoning her at the Cordo. She's gonna be really jealous of our little.
I look over at Kettil and Kettil. Do you think you can make this plate mail into half plate mail?
You're telling me you just want to shuck off the Septons, Graves, all that?
Yep.
And, well, I don't have to do jack shit about it. Just remove your boots and shit. Just make it a bit lighter on your legs and arms.
Okay.
I'll help you with that. Taking off plate's a little bit of a bitch. That'll help you with that. See, here. Don't know why a lot of assholes do it, but for some reason, back in the company, there was this one asshole who really liked his pauldron super big. And apparently a lot of other people do that. And I haven't been out of fucking Nederberg in a long while. But is that true? Do all of you assholes have, like, huge ass pauldrons?
Who?
Just like all of you guys in general. Like, this guy from out of Matterberg had these giant ass pauldrons. I had no idea why, but they were as big as my fucking head. And he kept, whenever we talked to him about it, he kept going on and on about how it's the most stable form of protection. It came from a place called Cathay or some shit. So I was wondering if you guys also subscribe to that notion, because that's fucking idiotic.
Well, most of my people relied on their own shells for armor.
Ah, that makes sense. So you're just like an outcast or some shit for wearing plate? Is it weird to wear plate when you're a bug?
No, it's not really weird, but, I used to not. It was more of a glory thing, I guess.
All to impress your lady, your queen? Kettil, looks at you and gives you, the winky eyes. He's raising them up and down at you.
Rikkshal does not react at all to this.
Yeah, I probably should have expected that. He says after, a few seconds, and he turns back to, and he finishes on armoring Bjorn. Well, if you're fine with just the breastplate, which you're looking for with a half plate, then this is the best I can do. If you want me to make it lighter, I guess you'd have to shuck that off. Then I'd have to do some really brutal shit to this piece of plate, and by then it'd just be worth scrap. Breastplate by itself is going to be functional to what you guys call a half plate. Really, it's the extra weight from these little babies. Gotta slaps the pauldrons and greaves and zapatons and shit.
I look at Night 1, Death Fuck 1, tell him to come over here. I put everything that was taken off of me onto him.
Well, that saves a lot of space. Why don't we just put it in the wagon? We're not going to be using these for anything else, are we?
What, the Knights?
No, I mean the armor pieces. I'm thinking we could sell them for a good bit of coin.
Once we get some good plate armor, I'm going to put it on this bitch. Don't you see this broken chainmail it's wearing?
Yes, and I was wondering if that was a style choice or some shit.
Nah. This time when I dissipate this one can come back with actual armor. So why not hook it up with some boots real quick and some gauntlets?
I
I'm putting in all of the spolders, the sabatones, graves, and all that. It's probably gonna make him protect him a lot better. Despite the broken chainmail, it's not actually that bad. Yeah, that's bringing back flashbacks. Back in day one with the company, right when the captain just gathered all of us shit eaters, all we had to wear was fucking broken chainmail. I remember those.
I look at Kettil. Kettil, just watch.
Hmm?
And you witness a chunk of the Death Knight's skull come off.
Uh-huh. What am I watching?
It was too easy. Even its helmet's fucked.
Well, yeah, I can see that, but still. Like, no helmet should be doing that. Like, the shit I've been wearing back in the day. Even though we pulled him off rusted, dead skeleton bodies. Better than that shit. I don't know. I mean, you already got the gauntlets, spolders, and everything else. Why? That was a nice hit. Why don't you just get them better helmets?
This one stays on my head.
No, I mean, of course.
Until we revive
But
Squishy.
Wait, we can revive Squishy?
We need to revive Squishy.
I thought that bastard was dead.
Pretty sure it's been too long.
It's been, I mean, that moment has long gone past, friend.
You can revive him.
It's been 2 weeks since we had the fight.
We just have Squishy in a little box.
Wait,
Honestly, I thought you left them smattered along.
No, we have that. We have that. All those weapons on the whack, and we never sold them either.
Oh.
We have all
What?
this gear. We haven't sold any of it.
no, didn't we sell it? Isn't that why we don't have to pay for, like, lodging and food and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Spike's reasoning. We, like, take everyone's loot and then we sell it, so we can just have unlimited, resting in villages and stuff. But still,
Sleeping.
no, we just have like a random axe, and Kettil checks it and goes, "Yeah, that moment's long since gone, friend." Hey, what's this axe doing here? I guess we forgot it. Oh wow. Hey, Squishy's body's right here. You think you can revive it now?
Rikkshal, do you know any revive spells?
I do, but it only works if has died within the last minute, and I don't think it's been only a minute.
Yeah,
You know, like,
I mean, if you
reincarnation
wanted
spell?
to revive the stupid thing, you would have remembered real quick, you know.
So if you can get a Raise Dead spell, which is a 5th level spell, so if you buy one of those spell scrolls,
Okay.
or scroll of Raise Dead.
I mean, you could say
that would be
you bought it in
necromancy,
the
which
market.
means that we could just do a normal spell scroll and then Milo could cast it, right?
No. You
Is that not on the
it's
wizard's
Bard,
list?
Cleric, and Paladin. So technically, Rikkshal can cast it.
Darn. Oh.
Ragnar, you could just say that.
But
I did buy the scroll actually, just in case. And I was
but
like,
Rikkshal the spell's too high level for him right now. It's a 5th level, so he has to make a roll to see if it works or does it break or fizzle or something like that.
well, you could.
That's
say
all
that
good. We'll wait till we get back to Cordo.
we could
It's
just.
not very high priority. We can just keep them in the sack.
You can buy the expensive Raise Dead spell, Scroll of Raise Dead, which anyone can cast at any level and blah blah blah. It just costs a lot of money.
Why don't we just chuck the thing off into a fucking river or something? Or just like whop it off the blade and sell it.
It
I
seems
am
the
kind
only
of hungry.
person that cares about. Okay, well, go ahead, buddy.
Oh, go ahead. Let me just polish the blade real quick for you. He just like gathers all the meat bits and just like hands it over to fucking Bjorn. You change your tune real quick there.
I mean, this wasn't really a big deal. I kind of threatened its life to basically serve me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe. What? Why do you remember it now? After all this time, it's been 2 fucking weeks.
Eh,
You want Milo has 5th level spells, right?
Yeah, Milo does.
Yeah. So if you want Milo to cast it, if you get a $5,000, a 5,000 gold scroll, you can revive Squishy.
Do we even care about Squishy
Which
that
is
much?
not worth 5,000 gold. Toss him in the
it's
river.
not worth it at all.
It was a failed gift that Kettil was gonna give to his girlfriend. Just chuck it into his throat. Chuck it into Bjorn's throat.
Reincarnation level, though. I'm. Oh wait, no. It says a dead humanoid, though.
Hey, beholders are humanoids.
Well,
If
is
you drink hard enough.
He's right, you know.
Yeah.
okay. So if reincarnate, like, oh, that's also 5th level. Well, crap.
So if Rikkshal were to cast it and you get a spell scroll of Raise Dead, it's only 500 gold. But because Rikkshal doesn't have 5th level spells, there's a chance it would fail.
Yeah, do we even care about Squisher?
No.
I mean, you can always
I'll
fight
say-
another beholder and the.
Hey Bjorn. Hey Bjorn, you're gonna eat this, right? It's kind of gross to hold on to.
Can you
Yeah, it looks like it's been decaying for a little bit too.
I mean, it's been 2 weeks.
I think the
Makes me
DC
wonder
is-
why you even said that. Okay, Kettil just like tosses it off the wagon.
I think the DC is pretty easy though. I think it's 10 plus the spell level, so it'll be a DC 15, and you would make a spell save roll using your spell modifier.
I'm not gonna spend our fucking earnings on a geezer.
I mean, technically, you just got 500 gold each, so I mean, you can use your earnings for this.
Yeah,
would
but
think I
we're
would
not
have
going
that.
to spend our earnings.
I would. Okay. Yeah.
Always
somebody-
could just go wander around the edge of the dark forest, grab another gazer, and just call it Squishy.
Yeah, that's,
no,
that's my
what-
entire
what we were
plan.
gonna say. Yeah, Kettil just tosses the remains of Squishy the First off the wagon.
As it hits-
As
as it hits the
flying
ground, it makes a noise like a deflated bagpipes, and you hear it.
Wait, no, as it deflated goes, no. And a
Yeah.
wolf comes along and eats it.
Yeah.
Kettil looks back and goes, eh.
Cruising on down Main Street.
Cruising down now, Mitch. Well,
Now, if you wait even longer, it's going to cost even more to bring him back.
we already chucked him off a wagon and a wolf ate him.
So, as of right now, you can revive him for that much gold raised dead, but it's only within 10 days. But later, if you want even more, it's going to be 50,000 gold. And you're going to need at least some small body part of him, like a toenail or something, right?
Yes, I'm going to use this little bit of gunk on my hand to revive Squishy.
Fuck
Just let you
Squishy,
know.
get him
Squishy
out.
is dead. Very, very dead.
Just let
We
you know.
just committed animal cruelty.
I mean, he
Technically,
was sentient, so I mean...
technically we didn't do
have
anything.
legs, therefore it's
He
not
got
human.
whacked in an orphanage. He got whacked very hard by a set of armor.
I mean, what's worse than child abuse?
Kettil cries over the orphans. He doesn't cry over Squishy. Oh my god, that is definitely evil. Perfect. Well, yeah. So, any other random bullshit realizations you can come to tonight? Or are we just gonna be relaxing and looking up at the sky?
I mean, we can always go back to that forest where we first met Lorelei and that weird fucker who disappeared on us, and see if there's any more hags.
Not gonna lie, you're like the voice quality changed. I was like, wait, is this Ragnar? But nah, it's way too much fucking work. I'm still wondering what the fuck happened to that last guy.
I
Right.
think he got arrested. I think he's just in prison right now. Just
I'm pretty fucking sure he didn't. The gods didn't even care a shit about him, although so were the peasants trying to shank his ass.
I mean, he did try attacking that little kid.
I'm
Tried
gonna be
attacking
honest.
kids.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Did we actually kill the kid? Because I was kind of joking during that moment.
No, the kid left. Why would you kill the what?
Okay.
No. I'm saying the kid that well, it's not really a
That
kid. Bert and
Aramis
Ernie.
had.
Yeah. I think it was Ernie or Ernest, whatever it is.
Bert and Ernie, come on.
Yeah, Ernie.
No, I thought that was just in character. Like Bjorn was like remembering their names. So fun.
No, but yeah, dumb fuck attacked Ernie. Everybody saw I stood up for Ernie. That way I wasn't going back to jail. Nobody was putting a dagger in my back.
And then you go and behead a horse a day later. Whatever.
I fed some of them.
Read some of them. That was a weird fucking turn of it. That was a weird few days.
Oh yeah, a lot of
And
emotions.
A lot of good times too. Like maybe meeting my girlfriend. That was fucking fun. We haven't seen Lorelei in a long while either.
I might take my look back up there in that orc village.
Hey Milo.
Yeah.
No, you came from a library and all that, and magic stuff, living indoors a lot. Hey, can you extrapolate more on that? Well, you're the new guy to the party, we're the veterans of the company, so share yourself.
Well, after I left the library, I tried to find my family, but turns out they moved so that I wouldn't know where they lived. And then I started adventuring to make ends meet. So, yeah, I'm used to traveling.
I whisper over to Rikkshal, is this where the saying, I'm going to go get the milk came from?
What?
Food for them and never came back?
That sounds like a stupid joke.
You're asking this to me.
I'm asking the book.
You're asking the bug who asks me about shit. This obviously was gonna go well. But I haven't heard that fucking saying either. Why'd you hear it?
I don't know, I just thought about it.
It's a weird fucking saying, I have to say that. But yeah, your parents up and abandoned you. That's heavy.
Maybe that's why he was so defensive about saving the kids at that orphanage.
I mean, do I need a reason to not like kids dying and being tortured?
I mean, there would
Wait,
be
I actually do for you guys, don't I?
I mean, he's right. You don't really need a reason to keep kids alive.
Not just that. Once you meet Artemis and she shows you the veil about what happens to the kids that die here, that are mistreated.
No, that's just the children who die worshipping her. You do know that, right?
She didn't say that.
She did. I thought, even if she didn't, I thought you knew that.
No, they died. They died in an explosion. Nobody worshipped her in that town.
So
yeah, but that was because she was there directly.
Yeah, you were.
But she doesn't really care about people she doesn't know. Like, I don't think she's gonna be taking in a dark elf in the Underdark back in Native.
I don't know if you guys looked this up, if you guys researched this, or she just told you this, but I remember telling you the way it works with her. So if she murders someone or a follower of her murders someone, they get sent to her dimension, right? Because the idea is, if when you worship people, like certain different groups of people, whenever you die, and you were proven to be faithful to the religion, you go to wherever you're supposed to go, right? Like if you were good, you go to like one of the heavens. If you're evil, you go to one of the hells, and blah blah blah, right? All that kind of stuff, or one of the other evil domains. But with the Lord of Murder and stuff like that, when they murder you or a worshiper of them murders you, you get sent to her dimension, her domain. The more people you murder, the stronger she becomes. Cause you're fueling her dimension pretty much. Go up the orphanage.
What?
Yeah.
Those kids would have been in a better place. Like those one kids from the orphanage that blew up.
Yeah, but that was because Artemis was there directly. I don't think she would have cared about some bumfuck children.
I don't think she cares about any lives. Really.
Yeah, but she didn't kill the ones at the orphanage. She killed the ones in the orphanage.
We're killing in her name. These souls belong to her after they're dead.
Still, though, no reason not to keep them alive when we have better things to kill.
I mean, true.
I mean, as great as it is up there, I like traveling around on this land.
But let's get the Fairlight and see if there's anybody to kill.
Probably not. We go to Fairlight, we restock, maybe deal with a few drunken assholes. Actually, I don't think we'll even have to. Considering
I think Milo accidentally stumbled into dealing with a drunken asshole. Like, probably just put the random event in there.
I mean, like, with the drunken assholes that we find over here, things are downright pretty, I have to say. I still can't get used to the fact that we could just ride around on a wagon like this.
We're going on a trip in my favorite dragon cart.
What can't you get over? Like, Fuse, why you can't get over riding in a wagon? What?
It's like I'm just guessing that someone's asking me this. I mean, back home, if we rode around like this, 5 seconds later, everyone's dead, everyone's losing their bulls, the savages are walking around with our scalps, and somebody's getting murdered and raped. Over here, we're just running around in a wagon, nothing's happening. I still can't get over it.
I mean, you know the main reason why I have dragons pulling the wagon?
They're very intimidating.
I mean, even back when we were just walking around, it's like, oh, we don't kill the brigands on the road, we just knock them out and bring them to jail. Lord, that works?
I mean, but no, these two up there pulling the wagon, I'm trying to get the scent out there that there's some young dragons to bring in some bigger dragons.
Oh. Good luck with that, I guess. I'm just here for the ride on the back of the wagon.
Kettle's ready to jump off at any minute.
No, I'm not. Why do you think so?
I mean, what happens if an ancient dragon comes at us, trying to kill us?
I mean, we try to kill it back.
I look at you. Are you stupid? We run.
Are we gonna run very far? I don't think we are.
If we scatter, we'll likely live longer.
That is true. Oh, I have a good idea. I just realized I could probably ride the fucking thing. I mean, ancient dragons can't, like, kill shit on its back, right?
I mean, what if it decides to, like, do a flip halfway through and land on its back and crushing you in the process?
I mean, it has all the spikes and shit, and I could probably just, like hug it really tight, and then, like, when it, like, runs around on the ground, it's just gonna look retarded while I'm just there, like, they can't crush me, I'm made out of fucking steel.
Can this lay on you?
Yeah. I'll just make a dent on the ground. I'm not gonna get crushed, obviously. But yeah, it's like this everywhere for you guys, I'm guessing. You can walk around on the road and brigands won't show up.
and fucking magically shoot your lads in the eyes. Just out of fucking nowhere.
While Kato says this, a group of 10 bandits pop up out of nowhere and start attacking us.
I mean, the reason why they're not attacking you and stuff is because people like you, adventurers, stop them, and Amber pays them.
Amber pays adventurers or Amber pays the bandits?
Amber pays the adventurers, but now the reason is like those are the type of things that people like bandits don't even do because there'll be so many like adventurers ready to come and like stop them that it's like it's not even worth it. It's an easy adventure, right? Just an easy payday, like knock out a couple of bandits.
Knock out a couple of bandits is easy?
Yeah, bandits? Adventurers? Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
basically villagers with a sword. Come on.
Yeah. They'd be like,
What kind of bandits are you
Dude,
guys
they
fucking
might have
around with?
6 HP.
like 11 and 12, but yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I say this and a group of bandits pop up out of nowhere. See?
A group of Battle Brothers level bandits show up. They, like, their rolls, they have +10 to their bow and arrow shots. No, I'm telling you, like, Kettil is based off my Battle Brothers mercenaries, and the bit I'm doing right now, he's basically remembering Brigand Marksman, which have really bullshit levels of aim. They can basically hit you from a field away, over a mountain, at nighttime, and they will kill your best guy in one shot. Weaving through a helmet. It's that bad.
Well, I set us up for a good roleplay combat scenario with bandits on the highway for once.
Okay, well, bandits show up and they're like, hey, these guys. So, what did the bandits say, actually? Since you set them up.
Well, they shoot the little white dragon with arrows first.
I'm guessing they just ping off the dragon's skin, and Kel's like, hey, look at that. Kel just, like, brings down his helmet and goes, for fuck's sake, of course you gotta deal with this shit on a peaceful talk. He gets up, he shoots his arm at them, and he starts sprinting at them at an end. They're like, oh shit, run away! I guess, right?
Then you realize these bandits aren't regular bandits. They're orcs.
Huh?
They're not orcs. They're just straight up dragons.
Oh no!
Polymorph dragons, and each person doesn't know they're a polymorph dragon.
They start breathing fire. Kel's like, okay, what the fuck?
So are we actually fighting 8 dragons right now?
No,
of course not.
But that'd be funny.
Yeah.
We'd be dead. But no, I'm guessing, like, we, like, get up and the bandits are like, ah, shit, adventurers! Run! Yeah?
Yeah. So, but does anybody want to kill the bandits?
I mean, Kettle's just gonna, like, stand up and be like, alright, time to kill. Shake a few heads. They see, like, a group of adventurers like, oh no, adventurers, run away! And Kettle's like, see, that's my fucking point! They just ran away! What? Ah.
I mean, we can track them down and cut them down.
What's the point? Like,
I think that's against the law.
that is against the law.
It's
I wanna
in the
go
name
down.
of Artemis.
Yeah, and I don't think Artemis is above the law right now.
It's only illegal if you get caught.
Yeah, that's true. But
Plus, we're in the middle of the woods, and I have
mean,
2
like,
dragons.
what's the point? Look at them.
And I have 2 dragons.
Yeah, but what are we gonna get out of
Amber
them?
asks us what we did of importance on the way.
This isn't of importance. These assholes just shot at us trying to kill a dragon
Yeah, and they didn't
who
even.
is sentient.
I mean, fucking calm
Yeah,
down, Bjorn. You guys are taking this way too seriously over 6 little shitters that hunkering down in the woods. I mean, look at your little dragon. They didn't even fucking hit the damn thing. Like, Kettle's looking at the dragon. Like, he's, like, scratched a little bit from arrows instead of, like, hurt by them. He's like, see? Like, I don't understand. Like,
A bunch of assholes find a land and go, I want this place to be peaceful, and then suddenly it's peaceful? Fucking weird to me. Well, I'm telling you, if we were back home, we'd all be dead. Like, that little bit of forest right there, instead of, like, the dragon just being scratched, it would have its brains blown across the ground. We would all have arrows sticking out of all of our holes, even though we're all wearing full plate. I'd be fucking choking on blood. And all of our shit be stolen. What the fuck? Like,
Looks like you moved here for a reason.
I mean, I came here from, oh man, revenge? Yeah, that sounds so stupid now that I think about it. Kel just like sits back down. He's like, yeah, I came here to get new arms and leg, which I did. And I came here to kill a winch. And I really don't care anymore. Huh. Yeah. Did I ever tell you the reason why me and Milo, aside from just that little bit right now?
No, but I'm glad you had an opportunity to work through some stuff.
I mean, yeah. Well, main reason why I'm here was because I was, you guys haven't been calling me a cripple as much as usual, yeah? Yeah, before this, the reason why I have a different arm and a leg is because I was crippled.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I mean, you still are crippled. Your cock doesn't work properly.
Where's this coming from?
I don't know. It seems like your woman did all the work the other day when we heard you from outside.
That is factually untrue. And why are you spying on us fucking like each and every time?
It's curious. I don't understand how it works for you. Even though you got this new arm and leg, you were crippled before and having trouble. So it's fascinating to watch.
Okay,
as soon as you healed,
but seriously, can you stop? We're just like talking about Kettil's dick and him and Anathra having sex. I don't want to roleplay that out, but can you stop? Like, we'll roleplay this bit out right now, but like, stop bringing it up, please. I don't personally find it funny, and it's kind of just getting annoying. But yeah, I don't know what you're on about with me and a broken cock.
Forget I said anything.
Right. I think I will. So yeah. Short of it, I went in an underdark, fought a bitch, got shanked by a... I had to get forcibly retired because you can't really do anything when your legs and arms don't really want to do anything. Like healing, magic doesn't work either. Heard about New Beginnings in a bar when I was working there. Was like, man, this sounds nice. And then I heard there was like a dark elf population, and apparently a bunch of elves from the place that my lads and I murdered death kind of came over here too. So I was like, hey, maybe that bitch is in. I came over here, met these wonderful fellows, and got my arm fixed. And really, it's just been alright. I don't care anymore. Kel's just like scratching at his chin now and is like looking up. Yeah. Oh yeah, did everyone else tell you why they're here?
I mean, no.
We probably should do that since we're just riding on this wagon, yeah?
Oh, see why not?
I mean, come on, speak up. Bjorn, you first. I mean, you have the most suitably dramatic out of all of us.
What?
Oh yeah, didn't
That I'm
you
hunting the group of elves that massacred my entire clan,
Yeah. I mean...
and I got information that they came this way, and I'm on a full mass genocide of this entire race of elf. Yeah.
Yeah, when are we gonna get around to doing that?
I don't know. Whenever we find a lead about anything that's been acting weird with the Fae.
Hmm. I mean, Fae as in like forests, pixies, and stupid shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we'll find someone when we head into that dark forest.
Maybe.
Maybe. And you... I'll just let the perf speak for himself.
Why I'm here?
Yeah, we're all having this little heart-to-heart, aren't we?
I happened upon here while running away from my people after being framed for my queen's death.
Yeah, we got a lot of dramatic assholes in here. You talked to Blueskin, Lorelei?
I've seen her once.
Yeah, she used to come around a lot more often, but I don't know, I guess she's just simping off with, she's just... Oh, fucking goddess. Well, apparently she was scarred by a thing and was the past adventure as well. Do you guys remember the whole reason for coming along with us?
I said I wouldn't speak about it, so I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Okay, forget what I just said. I didn't even say anything. Don't worry about it. Well, you found her in a cage with another asshole.
Wait, you found someone in a cage and just brought them into your adventuring party?
Yeah, she wanted to join up. The other guy did too before he disappeared on us.
Before he disappeared by doing what I did in the same town. B&E, a little bit of arsony.
That was a fucking clusterfuck. Fun times.
Yeah. Wait, do you think his daughter or child that was with him was in that orphanage that blew up in that town?
Probably not. Like, where was that? Riverton?
No, fuck. Where we did that fight? Oh, but when he got arrested, yeah, Riverton.
Yeah, Riverton. Yeah, I mean, Paulport River. I mean, if he just got arrested, I guess the kid would just wait around for him, and then they just go off into the sunset or whatever. Should we like head back there and check up on him sometime, or?
Pretty sure he's in a Cordo by now.
So he's fine.
I mean, what the worst case scenario is? He does something stupid, try to break out of jail and get executed.
Besides, he didn't really do much to get like thrown into jail for a long time. I don't think.
Attempted murder.
Attempted murder? When?
He tried killing Ernie.
Did he?
Yeah, and Ernie just kept misty stepping away. At first, I thought it was just like he was just too fast to see.
Huh. I don't remember that. All I remember is him missing.
Yeah, because you guys were you guys followed Bert. No, yeah, you guys were following Bert at the tavern, and you guys caused a scene up at the tavern.
Yeah, we caused the scene though because you guys were supposed to like sneak in. Then he fucked up apparently, right? And then
Yeah, I didn't want to get in the middle of it.
and then you played possum and everything went okay because the thing was all figured out in the end anyway.
Well, I knew who it was. We just needed proof, and we couldn't get the proof.
Yeah, and like we didn't really want to do it because you care about the poor and stuff. Let's not talk about that. Let's bring up some unpleasant things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at that little dragon makes me want to go lop its head off now.
What happened to you in worshipping dragons?
I mean, we do. It's that, or I kill the other horse that I somehow managed to get from a drunken wager again.
Maybe you should calm down and have a drink instead.
What is with you and chopping off the heads of all your pets?
Do you have a complex or something?
What is a complex? Like, when you have a bunch of weird things going on and you do things to satisfy a weird feeling, right?
Well, I was young and I witnessed the massacre of my clan, my family members' heads on pikes. So beheading things is quite normal now to me.
Normal doesn't mean you should be inclined to do it.
That doesn't sound normal, more like a habit. Maybe even addiction. And I think, count it down, have a drink.
Buddy, I think you need some help.
Rikkshal says this in character? Yeah. You want to talk about it?
Make sure I don't kill the wrong elf. There, we talked about it.
But never mind.
We'll bring this up later when it's a problem. But it's not a problem right now, right? Hatred of elves, hatred of a specific thing that you want to kill. Fine. Just don't go around killing elves randomly and getting us into trouble, right?
I mean, if we got attacked by a group of elves that are trying to kill us, don't get me wrong, I'm killing them.
I mean, if they're going to be killing us, obviously, go kill them, go nuts. But I'm just saying, go into the tavern, you see an elf, don't go smacking her head against the table and then cutting her head off and then bring her to get eaten by wolves or some shit. Just go.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna kill somebody right out in front of everybody.
Yeah, I know. It's just little rewind of like that.
If whenever an intervention is needed with me murdering a specific race, and you see me smiling while doing it, that's when you knock me out, tie me up, and leave me in the wagon for a little bit.
Look, we're not gonna go that hard. That's not gonna help out. We're just going to have a really suitably dramatic talk.
I mean, I like torture, so torturing me isn't gonna help.
I think.
As I say this, I give a wink at Kettil.
Kettil just gives you the mercenary stare. Anyway, he looks back at Milo. So yeah, welcome to the Todd Swords. We already welcomed you once before, but now that our members are all together, saddens the priestess of death. Welcome to the Todd Swords. We're lucky to have you. Kettil.
Yeah, what happened to that? What happened to her? She was all for stopping for me killing people. She up and vanished.
And now she's
not killing the people she convinced you not to kill.
Well, welcome to the Todd Swords. Again, shake my hand.
Sure, yeah. Shakes your hand.
Come on, everyone, shake his hand so we can get this.
I kind of can't
welcome.
shake.
Why not?
I'm the one driving the wagon.
Well, just get over here and I'll drive the wagon for you.
Didn't you say 5 minutes ago that the dragon's sentient?
Well, they're both tied up and they're both basically children still.
I mean,
I don't think it's very hard to pull the wagon down the road.
Nah, just turn around and shake his hand. They're not that rambunctious.
You notice me just lifting my tail and looking back and placing it in your hand.
Milo shakes your tail.
Beth.
And Rikkshal, Milo sticks out his hand towards you.
And I shake it. Give you a nod.
Sorry, what was that?
He gives you a nod.
Fair enough.
Alright.
So yeah.
Is Fairlight anywhere close yet? Oh wait,
Yeah,
what are you
you
gonna say?
can make it to Fairline. There's nothing special happening there. There's no like I don't know evil bad guy taking over the town that you need to fight or anything. Just a normal town, peaceful.
Then we hear talk of the bandits on the road again.
Can we have a quest of like especially savage bandits just showing up?
I said they were orcs at that. They're not normal
More
bandits,
orcs.
they're orcs.
They're orcs, then they're dragons.
I mean, you
but they
already ran
still
into
ran away.
orcs. They're fine. They're good people.
No, I'm not saying these orcs. Like a rogue group of orcs that are this way. That was my whole skit with the bandit thing.
Ah! And then they just ran away when they saw us. And I was like, what the fuck? Where are the crossbow bolts raining down on me, killing my men?
How am I not dead yet? Why am I not dead yet? Cruel world, why are you like this?
Back home, the wagon's all for loot. We'll be marching. Nah,
Whoa.
here we get to ride in the wagon. What is this bullshit?
So, is there anything we need from this town? Because we still have food.
We came to restock on food. Maybe get some more spices, that sort of shit. Yeah. Nope, we bought that shit. Hey, maybe you can actually cook us a meal that's decent instead of just some naked ass chicken that we boiled.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we had to cook it. It was about to go bad because somebody forgot to feed a large, giant chicken, and they stuffed it to a fucking bag.
I mean, what was I supposed to do? Raise it until it was going to grow giant eggs?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Probably. But still, what? I'm not gonna be late putting down my weapons and living on a farm. I tried that. It was fucking stupid.
Did you try it while you didn't have a limb? Or was that after you got your limbs back?
Look, man. Doesn't matter if I'd have 2 limbs, 2 legs, 2 arms. It would still be the same. Farming's fucking boring.
I guess that makes sense then.
Well,
That's why I planned on buying almost 2,000 chickens.
Why? That was the stupidest idea you had!
Is that the business thing again?
Hey, he's making reference to it.
Don't worry, I put my money to something better, something of good use.
Yeah, he did. What you buy again?
We'll just wait and see. We just need a couple months. We should be ready by then.
Where even is this tower?
Somewhere.
Somewhere here. Or
Really?
here. One of those spots.
Yeah, it's
What,
around
so-
here.
So when we're gonna go find the fucking thing, we're just gonna wander around. Honestly, that doesn't sound so bad.
And then we have a secret hideout here.
Yeah, which we've never used. Or
I
never
mean,
will, I think.
Oh, fuck. We have a lot of shit there we could sell, too.
Didn't we already sell all that crap?
No, we left it there. Because we
No,
listened...
wait, no.
We listened to Lorelei. We left everything there.
Out of character, send. My hands are fast as fuck. I don't understand. So bandits are weak ass 11 hit point armor class 12. This is bullshit. What happened to like the hedge knights with the great axes walking around like I'm gonna spin around and kill everyone around me?
Learn
All
What?
in jail.
I guess all of the Chad bandits went to Kettil's homeland because that's what he had to deal with.
like how it's said, they're all in jail.
They're all in jail. Those fuckers don't get imprisoned. They fucking fight until they die.
And they're dead.
Yeah.
Then the adventurers knocked them out and brought them to jail because they're good guys.
Okay. Yeah, the Chad bandits all went to Matterberg because in Matterberg they have more freedom there. Because they're an adventure guild and
Not
all
being
that.
oppressed. Not being oppressed by all the adventurers.
It's just adventurers everywhere. You dig a plant, adventurer. You cut down a tree, there's an adventurer.
Yeah. I mean, everyone was because the thing is, adventurers like to adventure. It's not necessarily dealing with bandits all the time, right? So everyone came to New Beginnings to deal with the whole like discovering new cool things. So all the easy stuff like dealing with bandits, it's like, oh, we go X, we beat them up, we bring them to jail. We don't have to like go through a fucking tomb and get killed by like undead and dragons and monsters and stuff. Like we can just deal with bandits. So all the easy jobs were bandits.
Wait, where did the tomb thing come from?
I mean, it's all the adventures and stuff like things.
Generic quest.
That's all the generic dungeons and crap has already been done by other adventurers. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the harder stuff compared to just dealing with bandits on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can wander into the dark forest and look through the caves that lead to the Underdark. Maybe you'll find something cool in there.
But you don't have to, because everything's fucking utopic.
Yeah, kinda. As long as the adventurers keep doing their jobs.
Yeah. It's like Library of Ruina, but instead of cyberpunk dystopia, it's utopic fantasy. This is nice.
Right now, people are going missing in No Run, and they need some adventurers to figure out why, so people stop going missing in No Run, so it's a nice place again.
And the adventurer is gonna fix everything, yay. So we stock up on, like, spices and all that, and then we go back to our No Run.
Yeah, we still have raw meats and stuff we have to cook before they go bad.
And that's why we got the spices and salt and shit, so we could just salt the meat and it'll go fine.
Oh, yeah, you salt it so you can eat it after it goes bad.
I know. Do you guys not know that just like salting the meat preserves it and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I read that somewhere.
That's what we're doing right now! We
Yeah.
put this meat in a barrel! There's salt in the barrel! The
What?
salt makes the meat long!
In the last playthrough of New Beginnings, they needed salt to preserve fetuses.
Ah.
Sorry, fetuses?
Yeah, they're meat, technically.
You're right.
You had a
I like the
campaign
way
where
you're
people
thinking.
ate babies.
I like the way you think, what?
Well,
Not babies, sorry, fetuses.
so the group here knows about a bunch of pregnant women.
Oh!
The pregnant women are pregnant with a incubus's child. It means they're all Cambion. So in the last group, they had a doctor that did abortions to all those women, so they wouldn't have devil babies, bean babies, basically. So, but they also wanted to do research on the fetuses to figure out anything about them. He was a geneticist doctor. He needed to preserve the fetuses. He used salt.
I prefer the food.
I prefer the food!
When Bjorn's not the cannibal for once.
I was surprised his character, Horatio. We'll meet him eventually. He's in the game somewhere.
Is Horatio getting ratioed?
No.
Right here in Shadow
Is
Port, we'll find
Horatio
him.
making more Horatio?
Okay, so we got our supplies. I'm guessing I'm cooking about this point as a break. So survival.
As you head closer and closer to No Run, you notice the weather change a bit. It's getting colder.
Is it dramatically like there's a light bit and then everything else is just darkness?
Oh, it's not darkness, it's cold. As you approach a No Run, eventually it becomes snowy. I want to lead up to it so I don't just say like you get to No Run and it's snowing. It's like a Minecraft game where it's just like it just shears off from snow to non-snow.
Nah, that's what I was like asking. Does it do that? Is it just like suitably dramatic?
Kind
Is
of.
anybody like what the fuck is going on?
Nah, I
still
mean, Kettil
weird.
just looks and goes, "Oh, that's suitably fucking dramatic." Jeez.
Yeah, right. It's kind of fast because like above this there's a desert. So I mean it's like desert, normal, snow. Not as bad as Minecraft, but it's still pretty bad.
Hmm.
Well, it's a good thing we're not home. Well, not at my place. There would be fucking savages coming from the woodworks by now.
You guys see Crystal jumping for joy.
You guys see a million naked cowboys from Ram Ranch with clubs.
A million?
Where
Yeah.
are the naked cowboys? What direction?
The mountains.
Ooh.
They all have long flowing beards and giant
Oh, oh.
cleavers.
I take
They're
it.
all level
going around
20
the mountain, I
barbarians.
see.
What do you do? No, but why is okay? So Crystal's jumping for joy. Kel's like,
So-
okay.
Sorry,
I'm not
you said all the naked cowboys from Ram Ranch. That's what I do.
The naked cowboys don't stop. Their morale is too strong.
The oiled up bodies deflect the fireball.
Yeah, no, it just slides around all of them. Like, the fireball goes into a mass of naked cowboys. It just, like, it goes, and then, like, appears out the other end.
I never
Yeah,
thought I'd hear.
Bullshit. Fake
that word.
grease doesn't light on fire. Come on.
Hey, look. Look. They're clenching their ass cheeks, that's why.
Everyone knows punching your ass cheeks just stops fire from spreading.
Anyway, me, gas station. What are we getting for dinner? Sushi, of course. Uh-oh.
Oh
There was a roofie in our gas station sushi. Let's stop this. So Noldrud is like kind of Minecrafty right now, yeah?
Yeah.
I guess if you count Snowy as Minecrafty.
Yeah, Minecrafty.
I mean, it's one of the best biomes.
Will they made Minecraft into a real thing?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Wait, are you saying that every character in this session knows about Minecraft?
Yeah.
Not that. What? Most people know about Minecraft.
No, I'm saying like
The characters.
Rikkshal, Kettil, Bjorn,
Oh.
and Milo know about Minecraft.
Look,
Yeah.
man, even the most batshit retarded peasant has a computer that can play Minecraft. I mean, I have my Nokia phone right here to play it too. Look.
What the
That
fuck's
was
a
a-
computer?
What the fuck's wrong with you? Look at pulls out a phone and starts playing Minecraft in front of you.
And it's different in
There's
D&D.
someone that does math. What is that box?
Minecraft's different in D&D. It has a bunch of dwarves in it, and there's in the mines.
What the fuck's wrong with all you? I mean, look, it's just a little device to like call your friends and
Is this
Oh,
more
play
of that
games.
clockwork bullshit?
this
Get out of
will
my
come back
face.
home. I mean, hey, I could probably call the lads right now. Kettle dials down the number of the captain. The captain picks up the phone. Who the fuck's this?
As you're approaching the town, not actually not approaching the town. It's a little ways away, but you see a skeleton walking down the road.
That's supposed to be normal around here, right?
I think so. Is he holding?
Do I see anything around the skeleton?
It looks like a skeleton wearing armor, holding a weapon.
I tell the knights
adventure.
to get out there and apprehend the skeleton and bring it to us.
Hold on, we can just
Dude,
say
I
hi
think
first.
It's an adventure on the road.
Why don't we just like wait for it if it's friendly? Because apparently everything here is friendly, and if it's trying to kill us, we kill it.
Just say hi first. You don't need
Fine.
to grab first. Ask questions later.
Fine. Hey yo, ugly fucker. Hi.
That's not yes. What is with all this pent up aggression? Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
so
a-
you yell at the skeleton in these insults. It eventually, like, it's kind of far away, so like you just yell.
Wait, if he's just like yelling repeatedly, Kettle be like, hey, calm down. The fuck's the skeleton do to
What is
you?
wrong with you?
What does the skeleton do once he hears the commotion, or she?
Yeah. Once the skeleton hears something up ahead, it looks, and I guess you're waving at it. It waves back.
Oh, look at that!
shit.
It's friendly! It's friendly!
Normal
Shit!
person.
For fuck's sake, you don't have to go around insulting everything that we find on the road. Come on now.
But skeletons can't speak to us.
I mean, we're in a magical place where apparently bandits don't go around skull fucking people. Anything can happen.
I mean, if Rikkshal didn't kill that one orc, maybe it would have happened a lot more.
Kettil, in their defense, have you ever asked a bandit to skullfuck you?
I mean, I've seen them do it a bunch of times. Or they were savages. Who knows?
Exactly. You never
What if-
asked, so why would they
What
do
if we
it?
go to a pocket dimension of a Cordo where
mean,
everything that we've been wanting to happen happens the way we want it, but we never leave that pocket dimension?
Everything's is horrible, just the way you want it.
Oh, I'm gonna get back to that. Milo, where is this coming from?
I honestly don't know. I'm bored, and I'm saying the first thing that comes to my mind.
Are you
Like,
saying
everyone's so nice. Why don't you just ask someone?
You're right.
I mean,
I fly off towards the skeleton.
I fly with him.
I just stand next to Milo. Are you okay? You said that in character, right?
I mean, we've been traveling for like 2 days, right? So,
Give or take, yeah.
yeah, just not much has happened for like 2 days.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where did the topic of yeah, because I said that back something.
Yeah, you mentioned the skull fucking.
I mean, that was an example of like bandits going around doing bandit shit. I mean, that was like we talking about how, you know, here we are in a place where like bandits
Can we
aren't
just, like,
normal.
go over there and make sure they don't like kill an innocent person?
I mean, Rikshal's already doing that. I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be fun. Cut to Rikkshal and Bjorn, what's happening?
Smite the undead.
I guess you guys are flying up to it. It sees you, and it's like holding its weapon to defend itself, just in case two flying.
I
things
wave.
It waves back.
Oh, of course, the skeleton soldier's racist.
He's scared that two armored people are.
Where?
Yeah, he's scared that two armored people are charging him on down the road.
And then behind us, all you hear is the fucking heavy pats and shit with broken chainmail and two skeletons. Yeah!
I mean, as far as he knows, your two bandits coming to skullfuck him, apparently, right? So, I mean...
He is a skeleton!
I shout out, like, hi, hello?
Can you speak common?
Yeah, he says hi. It's like,
How is this possible?
We've spoken to a skeleton before.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have! You hear Kettil yelling at you from far away.
I don't
I guess
remember
we
talking to a
blend
skeleton.
What are you doing out here?
I'm patrolling the road.
You're a guard?
Guard for the town.
Oh. Never seen that before. That's pretty cool, buddy. Alright, Bjorn, let's get...
They're confused, like, you never seen a guard before? I don't... What? Okay.
No. I've never seen a talking skeleton. And I point back at the two that are running behind me. And I fucking clothesline them to stop them from attacking.
You have spoken to a talking skeleton before.
Yes.
Where? When? I don't remember.
In the library!
What library?
With the glow, the ball of the blue and green.
That wasn't a skeleton, was it?
That was a skeleton, right?
What ball? What are you talking about?
And
Yeah, what library?
Wait. Have we spoken to a skeleton before?
No! We talked to a wizard in a library.
I don't know what library are you even talking about.
Wait.
Yeah, we've never been to a library in this.
Are you having memories of the time that I was dinosaur?
Here's what I'm thinking too. I'm
Wait,
thinking
what
you're thinking of
about,
Call
You are thinking of another game, Sten.
Yeah.
This is different. I am not the battle-bound barbarian man.
Was the,
He wasn't even a skeleton back then either. He was an old man.
He was a skeleton. I think he was like a lich or something. But yeah,
He
but I mean,
was?
even in a Cordo, you would have seen skeletons before, especially if you went to the Dark District. Actually, a quest to help a skeleton with, but you guys didn't get it.
Was the dark or oath broken whatever paladin that we met?
Yeah, the
skeleton?
Death Knight was the guy in the other dimension was a skeleton. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've spoken to skeletons before.
it's like an undead thing, right? I mean, not full skeleton, but mostly skeleton.
Lobotomy.
Question for you, guard, skeleton man, whatever your name is. We've got a old ass mercenary with us, and he's always talking about things being skull fucked. Has that ever happened to you? What is skull fucking?
No.
I just started talking about this today. What?
You're not here to hear this.
Nah, but I'm saying this out of character. What?
No?
Trying to make
Hyperbole
no play
looking
with his
ass.
skeleton.
Hyperbolic
just-
looking ass.
Yeah, we're just a little bit more on high alert now because of people going missing in the town.
Oh, we're here to fix that. Well, at least try to.
Oh, good.
Sorry for scaring you like that. I just thought you were just a random undead that was trying to around killing people.
No. They keep them at bay at the checkpoint.
Where's the checkpoint?
A little bit past the town, in the ridges where the back down this way. And he points, but he means kinda here.
If you drew okay. Oh, isn't that towards Shadow Keys? A ticket to go to see the Shadow Keys. We're not that far.
Yeah, you have a ticket to see them? What do you mean?
I show him the ticket I got.
Yeah, so you don't have a ticket to see the Shadow Keys. You have a ticket for the Dread Islands, I think it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like, the Shadow... I mean, you can just go there, but I wouldn't recommend that, though. Especially not being undead.
I just want to fight some undead creatures.
Well, then, yeah, you can go... There's lots of those wandering around. They attack
Alright.
non-undead.
Are any of the undead that way, like you?
Yeah, past the checkpoint, there's lots of undead. They keep them, there. We have
No,
some...
no, no. I'm saying speaking like you, like talking, working.
Oh, not the...
Right person.
Not the sentient ones, yeah, but I mean, there's still non-sentient ones that are just wandering about attacking people.
Oh,
Do the sentient ones still not take kindly to living?
Oh, sentient. I mean, that'd be weird.
True. Yeah,
Essentially, just us from before, just undead skeletons.
do you mind if I poke you? Because this doesn't seem real.
Yes, that's weird.
I poke his eye socket.
He doesn't make a noise like you poked him in the eye or anything.
You felt nothing going through that.
No, can't see. Can sense things.
I put up two middle fingers. Can you see what I'm? Can you sense what I'm doing?
Yeah.
buddy, I just put my hands on your shoulders. Let's go.
I tell the two idiot knights to wait for us outside the edge of the fog.
Why are they idiot knights? They're completely sentient. You're just abusive, dude.
And you're nowhere near the fog. Even you're like approaching the town. He's been walking you like back.
Ah, okay.
Let's. I just start pulling you back to the cart. Let's go. We'll leave this man to do his thing, man.
Okay.
Skeleton.
And wait, cut back to Milo and
So-
Kettil.
Yeah. That's fine. But I was gonna say that you guys are kind of like walking to the town now. Like he's patrolling back and forth, right? So he was like, well, I guess if you're going to the town, he'll walk with you, right? So like you guys eventually all gathered up and was walking towards the town. So yeah, we'll cut to what you guys were talking about in the cart while they were talking outside the cart, I guess.
Well, Kettle's just like squinting very hard and goes, "Ah, that went better than I imagined."
Well, they didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Her?
I mean, it's a skeleton. You might as well just go with skeleton. Just skeleton.
Yeah, fair enough.
Joking.
Fucking
Yeah. So Bjorn is surprised over this. Why? Oh, well, wait, no, they're coming back. And Rikkshal, Karen, and Bjorn. Oi, you guys! You done satisfying your curiosity?
It felt nothing when I poked its eye.
It doesn't have eyes, jackass! What would it feel anything?
It didn't tell me a secret question I asked it. It wouldn't give me an answer.
It's a skeleton. What did you expect?
What did you ask it?
So are like the skeleton's pronouns it's, or like, are we just assuming?
It's probably whatever they were in life, so it's probably he was a he.
What was the guy's name? Like, what the fuck's a skeleton doing there?
I don't know.
He's a
Why don't you
guard.
ask
He's
him
just
and I
a guard.
point? I just
Amber
point at
was
the
pretty
guy who's
solid.
waiting for.
Hey, quiet down one at a time. He's patrolling.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he walked you guys to the gate, and then he like as you got close to the town, he turned around and started walking back the way
I
you
mean,
came
we're
from.
still talking right now while he's walking toward us. We're just role playing the moment before we actually start walking to the gate. Alright, he's patrolling and he's a god. Okay, Bjorn, what were you saying? What were you complaining about?
He speaks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen skeletons speak before, even back home. Didn't we see a skeleton speak before? I mean, you're wearing the armor of a fucking skeleton that did speak.
You died multiple times. Well, you sort of died multiple times to him.
The
I
man
remember
was
it's kind of fuzzy
Maybe-
with that fight.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah, that does make sense. But yeah, the man was going, oh, whoa, freezing to death or whatever. Yeah.
Speaking of cold, how are you guys holding up in this cold?
It's not as bad as back then.
Don't like it.
Yeah, cold blood, and all that.
I'm glad I share an essence bond with Crystal. This feels nice out here.
All right, Perth, get over there. There's probably a blanket somewhere. He just throws a tarp over you, and we could probably just buy some crap for you, Milo.
Yeah, that might be good.
Anyway, around this time, I guess the skeleton walks up and Kettil just looks down and like, "Hi, what's your name?"
My name's Mike.
Mike.
Mike? Oh, Mike. I thought you said my name's like. I bet. Mike.
Okay.
So just down this road, we'll head to Nordrun, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck with your patrolling, I guess, unless you're going to be walking back with us.
No, you guys should be fine.
Yeah. Have a good day.
You too.
We ride into Nordrun, the tired swords.
And he heads down the road that you guys came from.
They'll be coming round the mountain when they come.
As you approach the town, you
Wait.
notice on the walls there are some undead and some humans. That's pretty much what you see coming up to it. You go through the gate. It's a small little town, not too big. And as you wander through the town, you see a bunch of undead skeletons and humans.
And they're all friendly.
It looks like a normal town, but basically just some of the people have been replaced by undead, it seems like.
Well, that's...
I start going to ask the undead, hey, did you guys all become this way from that big explosion apparently a while back?
Yeah, I'll tell you, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, bro. Well,
So,
Hey, Milo, come with. We'll go find some big puffy jacket for you or something.
That
Maybe a
sounds
nice,
lovely.
maybe a nice surcoat. Oh, fuck, he could probably use chainmail.
So,
Kettle's just like leading you along, but you can tell he's like lost in a little bit of a world on his own because he's like thinking about chainmail hauberks, equipment, swords.
wait. Milo's thinking about getting like a massive overcoat of chainmail to keep the cold out.
No, Kettle is. You can
Kettle?
hear him just mumbling about chainmail hauberks. Nice helmet hooks. Yeah, he's just like sizing you up and down, and he's walking into the market. The like
Chainmail
marketplace.
be really cold.
Man, what?
You were saying, weren't you mumbling something about chainmail?
Ad. Don't worry about it. They'll just do that sometimes. Yeah, we'll get you a jacket. You sure you don't need any armor?
I mean, I have spells for that. So, I also have a tendency to not stand next to people trying to stab me.
That's smart.
That is smart. That is pretty smart. I guess Rickshal's just walking along with us. So, and can't you like wear armor and then have that over you and be like, aha, I'm completely safe and you can't do anything to me?
I mean, I could try. I've never really tried before.
You can do mage armor with plate armor, right?
No. I think the target is yourself when you aren't wearing armor.
Okay.
It's actually not just yourself as anyone. You can cast it on other people too. Just
Oh, a willing creature, yeah. A willing creature who isn't wearing armor. But I think a shield could stack with that, theoretically.
Yeah.
But you'd need like 2 feats in order for that to work as a wizard.
And if you wear armor and you're not proficient with it, you can't cast spells in it.
Yeah.
Then take a level in fighter, bro.
You don't get proficiencies when
you
you... Or actually, no, you do get some multi-class proficiencies.
Yeah, but fire doesn't give you heavy armor when you multi-class into it. You had to have it as original.
Yeah, if you, like... the question would be, would it give you, like, medium armor and shields?
Yeah.
I think medium and shields, yeah.
Hey, we'll make a real tired son. They'll stick you on a pair of half-plate if you do that.
Barbarian, cleric, druid, fighter, paladin, ranger are all of the classes that could make it so that I could just wear a shield.
Anyway, so that's a no on the armor then.
I don't know. It might be a good idea.
Yeah, we'll shelf that for later. I don't know anything about you magic types. We'll just find you a pretty big coat. We go off to find the coat! The wonderful coat of ours. So, what's happening with Bjorn?
I've just been asking townspeople about if the explosion is what turned them.
What, are you ambushing people in the alleyways going, yo, is this explosion what caused this?
What do you sound like a paranormal activity investigator?
Because I'm pretty sure that's
like
basically
this.
Bjorn!
Is the water turning the skeletons breeders?
Is the water turning the skeletons gay?
No, then I go ask one of them, hey, out of curiosity, how do skeletons do the deed?
They don't. Wait, what's the skeleton voice? Aha, He-Man!
I mean,
They don't?
They don't, yeah. There's a
What are
mortal
you
being.
on?
So when you look around the town, there's lots of skeletons of different ages, right? You see some like child skeletons basically, and like a baby skeleton, I guess. But like they don't age or anything, right? So they just are a set number of skeletons now.
I started saying to myself, I wonder what would happen if anybody like kind of purified all these skeletons Would it be less the population in this town?
Are you saying that out loud in front of all the skeletons?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
it kind of looks
wonder
like
answer
it kind of sounds like you are. It kind of sounds like you just like turned to the left and put your hand to your chin. It was like, I wonder what would happen if someone were to purify all these skeletons.
Anime villain type.
Yeah.
You also see somewhat of a small farm, but they're only growing one thing of plants. This is blue
What are they?
icy plant.
I go over and look at it.
You can make a nature if you want to try to figure out what it is.
Bjorn is the Skyrim dragon. Bjorn acts like the Dragonborn from Skyrim. And he's a Dragonborn.
But how many cheese wheels does he carry at a time?
Probably. Enough.
So you
Wait.
know
Whoa.
this is this plant's called Shiverthorn. It's used to make potions of ice resistance.
Ooh, we're gonna need that.
Is there a local person in the area that's growing it currently?
That's what you're seeing. You're watching. You see people farming it and stuff.
I go up to one of the people and ask them, do you mind if I pick a couple of these?
Say yes. That's what?
We own them.
Well,
We're trying to sell them for a profit. We need to eat. Well, some of us do.
We need to lubricate our bones.
Milk doesn't come cheap.
Yeah, he says you're like,
Yeah.
I do. Like we harvest them and sell it to a Cordo, and they make potions there.
Okay. I was just curious.
Okay.
Okay.
Skeleton goes back to farming.
I turn around. Where can I go buy some of these flowers then?
Cordo.
Oh, I just came from a Cordo. Amber sent us this way to go figure out what's causing that damn fog.
I mean, a better question would be, can you make some potions right now?
Well, how can he make some without buying some?
I mean, in the wagon, I have an alchemist kit and shit like that.
Yeah,
and
how
stuff
can he
for
make some without the herbs to make it? Because they have an exclusive contract to the Cordo. Or did the farmer answer where he could buy potions?
Yeah, you can buy everything in a Cordo. Basically, they just farm the stuff. They don't know how to make potions or anything. They just farm the stuff because it has to be a cold climate, and it's the only cold climate here. Other than this place, it's like, right, there's no other town in the cold area, so this is the farming place for this special thing. They send it to a Cordo. Cordo makes potions, and that's pretty much it. You can buy the ingredients from apothecaries there, or the potions from Amber's place, pretty much. But yeah, the guy says you're here to fix the fog?
Oh yeah, I didn't see the disappearance of people.
Oh, you seen about the disappearance? Okay. He's like, yeah, if you can help us with that, I'll give you some of these plants.
Really? Well, it's more for my party members. I can handle the cold with no problem now. And I point at Crystal right next to me. I share bond essence with her.
Yeah, I mean, if you help us, then I can help you.
Alrighty. The sooner we get this fog cleared up, the faster I can get on this little cruise past Shadowport.
Okay. Figure out what's happening. Just come back and let me know.
Alrighty. And then I go try to hunt down Rikkshal and everybody else.
Well, I think it started with Kettil, like, trying to be like, okay, so in a cold climate, you gotta, like, really think about having insulation. And then Milo, like, attaches himself to, like, a coat that is so gaudy it is actually ugly. And it's just like, how much is this?
Yeah, so
Kettil sees goes, "What the fuck is that?"
So in the
I guess
general
straight
store,
up.
general store is kind of small. It has like clothes and everything else you need. It's not like a special place where they sell a bunch of winter clothes. So it's whatever you want, you can get. It's just part of the play stuff.
Okay, yeah. So the pimp coat is not being overruled.
You want it, yeah, you're gonna have it.
It's just straight up like,
Dude, I
"Hey,
just think that it's
Macklemore,
like,
can we go thrift shopping?"
No, yeah,
Basically.
it's sort of like a Malcolm Moore thrift shop coat. Like I think he just buys that.
Hey, Kettle, can we go thrift
outlets for the
shopping?
winter clothes.
What? Kettle looks at you for a second. She's just, "You're gonna buy that?
It depends how much it is, but I like it.
Why?"
I think it suits me. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to re-dye it. Purple's not exactly my color, but
It's so bright.
and
That's not a bad thing to you.
no,
Uh-huh. Fuck it. Not my business, sure. If it's keeping you warm, that's all that matters, yeah?
oh, it looks like it'll keep me warm, all right. So,
I'm just imagining this like a TV scene, like Milo walks out, Kettle just turns around, and every time it's like cuts to Milo, just the thrift shop starts playing.
I mean, I was imagining the vibe a lot closer to like a 10-year-old walks into a store, goes to the wrong gendered aisle, picks out clothes, comes back to their parents like, yes, this is exactly what I want. And they're like, honey, this is not correct. And they're like, I don't care.
I'm not your parent. Do you
I mean,
still
that's the
have
vibe
me as
I'm
a
getting, that's
parental
it.
figure? Is that what's happening?
I mean, you like dragged me into like, okay, you
I
need
didn't
clothes.
drag. Yeah, I told you that you should probably get in here.
And he is, and he's buying a gaudy coat.
Yeah, I thought you'd go.
So, how much for the winter clothes, person at the general store?
For you, my dear man, it'll be completely free. That's what the man says. No, but
I will
yeah,
look around for Bjorn.
Spike, what does the man say?
He tells you some price that you can pay with your money with the whole finding from killing things.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Milo has a coat now.
Ah, my Zuka's gone.
Oh, soup.
It's an item that doesn't give you any mechanical value, and right, you don't need to wear it if you don't want to. It's not that cold here. It's just snowing a bit, but yeah, it's not cold enough that it hurts you in any kind of way. So
okay, Milo has a big purple coat that he's
Gonna
just
pop
wearing.
bags.
$28 pocket.
You can go pop tags now with it.
This
Have
is
fun.
fucking awesome.
I mean, I guess it would be pop worms, but
Yo, what up? I got a big clock. What happened to Ragnar?
Death.
She. Yeah. He's not gonna be overly like pissy when I told him to stop. Yeah, he's mature.
I mean, he dies often. You see?
And yes, and that's the die. It's a D10 for a large creature.
Alright, do I add the con mod, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, if you guys are wondering why commoners have, 4 HP, it's because they have 0 con modifier, and a medium creature's hit die is a D8. They just have 4.
Oh
So
wow.
4 plus 0.
Those poor bastards.
They round down for the first number. As challenge rating goes up, you get more hit dice.
Can there just be like a really swole peasant?
He just has to have. They have really like again. They just won't be called peasants. They get things like if you ever run against like a warlord or whatever, it's just like a human that has like 138 HP, I think, and it's just like a badass. It's a human guy with armor.
Badass, huh?
I mean, what is anyone but a peasant that figured out what they were doing?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Bandits, like there's bandit captains, which are like stronger than bandits. It's not like, but I mean, if I wanted to make a strong bandit, I'll call it like a bandit warlord. Now you use the warlord stat block or whatever, right?
Peasant warlord.
Okay, that might be an interesting interaction, though.
We meet the peasant warlord.
You find a peasant captain. You just find a village where everyone's genuinely a peasant, but they have weird titles and they have completely different stat blocks.
What is it? The peasant mercenary captain?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm running, looking for a color. Is this fucking awesome?
This is fucking awesome.
It has the
What
potential
happened to
to be,
you?
once I dye it pink.
Oh, Summer called me.
Uh-oh.
Summer has come.
Probably,
No. She asked me how long do I cook sausage sandwiches in the freezer, in the microwave.
How long do you cook sausage sandwiches in the microwave?
Well, you're first supposed to put them per sandwich on a speed defrost for 90 seconds, and then it's 2 minutes, a minute on one. Like you gotta flip it so it cooks sort of thoroughly. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm back.
In black.
That's cool.
I beg for leg.
Leg?
Wait.
What?
What,
Shot 2.
2 gun.
You just rolled 5d10 plus 25, and I'm like, why?
Oh, that's health that I forgot to add to my scorpion.
Oh, okay.
Wrong. He has 229 HP.
Warlord?
How
Hey,
many
what?
D8s he has?
Spike, I will commission you to make the peasant warlord.
Wouldn't it just be like a retired fighter, but like they
No.
were an NPC the entire time?
No, it's just peasant warlord.
Peasant.
Peasant warlord is just the peasant who saw us and was like, "Hey, get away from my fucking crops!" And then he pulled out his stick, and then he comes for us.
Usually how adventures start. Random farmer then becomes a fighter.
Ah, hell yeah!
Isn't that what you did?
Yeah, well, no. I was a peasant that became a mercenary. Mercenaries are intrinsically different from adventurers because they are NPCs. Then I got crippled. Then I became a level 1 fighter.
Wait, so you took an arrow to the knee then became an adventurer.
Yeah.
Well, he took an arrow
Have you
to the
not heard my
knee.
backstory 60 times before, bro?
Whiteman guards fear him.
You notice he has legendary actions, you just don't know what they are yet, because
He's a
couldn't snip
peasant
that.
warlord. Is one of his legendary actions turning someone into potatoes?
I think his legendary actions are all around like helping his friends and stuff.
Lame. Instead of just being a lord of war where you just be like, away with you. You just look at someone and then they explode and turn into potatoes.
Imagine their
I think
legendary
Paladin
action
knows the conquest.
mastermind fighter class or subclass.
Yeah, I think he actually does things. Let me check. I think he like tells people to attack and stuff. Like he uses his actions to like, he does like the Battlemaster stuff, right?
Ah, neat.
Yeah, command ally. Warlord targets one ally it can see within 30 feet of it. It can target. Wait, where is that? Can see and hear the warlord. The target can make one weapon attack as a reaction and gains advantage on the attack roll. So yeah, he can frighten foes, so he can scare people, and he can just attack.
He used his peasant bellowing to frighten foes.
Like Kettil meets the peasant warlord, and he just goes, "No, they've evolved! No!" And then he gets shanked. Very carefully. Okay, what?
It's actually a bunch of strong, just random humanoid like creatures and stuff in D&D.
Imagine clap visors.
It's weird how this guy could have been a peasant with the 4 HP, or I don't know how he got to where he got to, or how he got to it.
Not to where he got to because he trained. He trained by being a peasant. And by being a peasant, he dug very deep into a hole.
Yeah. So back
And
to
then
the
he
game.
moved trees with his arms. Yes, back to the game.
But what are you guys doing? You guys just hanging out in this town?
I was coming back to Kettle and them and let them know, hey, I have us a lovely deal if we can go do this now.
You see Milo with a gaudy ass coat.
Where the fuck did you get that?
I don't fucking know, but the general store had it apparently, and the guy really wanted to give it to him.
Okay.
Whenever Milo starts speaking, I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna pop some tags. It's gonna get annoying real quick, but still.
Like, actually, Kettil says that every time Milo tries to speak.
It's Kettle's voice, but Kettle's not speaking. He just looks at you and it emanates.
It is a tangible sound effect. Like, it's just subconscious, what is that, prestidigitation? Just constantly making sound around Milo as he speaks.
Yes. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I can make faint musical notes. So it's just like, just steadily making the just constantly around.
Hey, can you multi-class into Bard so you could also just become Macklemore?
Okay, but like, I won't for the simple reason of I will feel obligated to be less horny.
Okay, never mind.
So, yeah, yeah.
No Bard.
Over there.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. He bought this shit because he liked it. He's gonna re-dye it or something.
Huh.
Said, why would you kill me like this?
I'm gonna
How dare you call me out like this?
But,
I forget that you're a Disney character.
That's what
But,
he looks like. He's just wearing a big purple coat right now, and he has a full head of hair. Or actually, no, I guess he doesn't. He just has a little bit of hair in the back and a mustache.
Why did you pick
Just
this
pink.
as a picture?
I love it.
Why did you pick this as a picture?
Because the only character trait I knew for my character while I was making them was they are gay. And this was the last time Walt Disney had a protagonist that was gay, and just in general, a gay character in a film that wasn't a villain, because shortly after this film, it wasn't Watergate, it was
Gay adventurer was a bad idea.
probably. Anyway,
There was a lot of gay people.
Riot? Stonewall. Yeah, this was the last Disney film before the Stonewall riots, which made Walt Disney think gay people were a threat.
A threat to society.
No, literally, because there were people throwing bricks outside and storming a hotel, and he was just like, "Oh no, the gays, they're doing crime."
Be gay, do crime.
Exactly, yeah, because of Stonewall.
Ah, okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know that Milo was gay.
Oh, I have.
We can't let God do all the work, pulls out Glock.
I have not been flirting. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. You didn't know. Got it.
You just suddenly start
like
flirting with Kettle.
Milo's hardcore has said lots of gay
Flirting
jokes.
with you this entire time.
Yeah. To Kettle and Bjorn a lot.
Exactly. Okay, then.
So,
I'm gonna pop some tags. $20 in my pocket.
yeah, back to the game. I kind of want to end it here. This feels like we're just chilling now, unless like.
I mean, I was actually telling you, hey, I kind of have a deal with some of the townspeople here.
Okay, yeah, we'll trace that line.
We can. So what we can do is we can finish up you telling them about the deal and stuff like that, and then we can do downtime stuff, and then we can end it. And we can pick up next week by heading into the fog or you investigating what's going on.
Hey, look, we did roleplay the entire session. Heck yeah. We did good, Spike. Look at us.
Is this the goal?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you get to the fog, this is what you see. To leave you with this before you.
Yes, Macklemore. We see Macklemore.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's Macklemore. Hey, it's the Michael. Yeah, look at them swords. Those handles are a tad bit long.
But yeah, the gate is open and there's fog emanating from it.
Suitably ominous. So yeah, what about that little deal you've been making?
Well, if we help get rid of this fog and figure out missing people, we're able to get our hands on some of these really, really good flowers that can help make potions that protect us against cold and frost.
I was wondering why you wanted to go flower picking at a time like this. Thought it was gonna be another one of your pyramid schemes where you're just like, so we're gonna grab these flowers and then we're gonna sell them for 4 gold each, and then we'll buy more flowers for 2 gold.
Nah.
I mean, I was really expecting that. It's good to see
I thought that maybe, with us always going against creatures that either freeze us or
burn us. We probably do need more potions. Yes, this is actually a very good idea. Thanks.
I mean, I kind of wanted us to head out, but you guys look tired from shopping.
Yeah.
Actually, I have more energy now that I have.
No, I'm gonna pop some tags, place in the background.
No, I'm telling you, it's just the beat. Like the
like that.
Yeah. I think that's closer. I don't know. I haven't listened to it in years.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna turn off my world map music for just this. I mean, you guys want to head inside right now? Personally, I kind of want to just head to the tavern, have a few drinks, then we could just plan. Is there even a plan for going inside of a giant mist castle?
I don't think we can make a plan.
Yeah, like last time we just ended up. Yeah, we need to go find these people and kill them. That was the plan.
I mean, what did we find last time?
I mean, some weird gypsy person found us. She told us to go head to a castle. I'm hoping we find that gypsy person again, because we're about to be lost in some fog.
And we also got attacked by an Iceman. So, I think why don't we just pay for the flowers now and then make ice potions now?
The thing is, they have a contract with Accordo, so they can't just sell it to us.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, by the time that we're gonna be grabbing...
And I'm pretty sure they get paid a pretty decent chunk of change for these flowers.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna fight fucking city's contract for this. Yeah. Well, I just hope that those flowers are worth it by the end of this, because maybe we go up against a bunch of fire demons, because we're going to a volcano of all places. But we are going... Hey, hold on. We are going to the Shadow Keys after this, right?